What the fuck? Oops. Yeah, I was dealing with Facebook shit again. Hey, welcome to the bar. Hey. Not a good start, but Facebook is about dead to me now after this again. But anyways, welcome to the bar, a roundtable discussion among veterans about everything and nothing. I'm your host, John Kerman, aka Mitty. I'm a United States Marine Corps veteran. 2311 was my MOS. I'm a card carrying member of the E4 Mafia, allegedly, and a founding member of VRR, aka the Veteran Revolt Radio. What do we got in store for you tonight? Well, if you're new to the bar, like I said, it's kind of roundtable discussion amongst veterans where we drink too much, break each other's balls, play stupid games for lots of points that equal zero prizes, zero money. But we have a lot of fun. We have some great guests on from time to time, prominent members of the veteran community, veteran advocates, and the like. People people doing good for the veteran community. Got Gold Star parents, you name it, tier 1 operators and the like. But Facebook went at me again tonight. So it's gonna be next week. It's just gonna be on the pages that we have, and I'm not sharing it anymore because it's just every time I do, they slam me with bullshit. So it is what it is. But welcome, thank you for joining us. Please share us out however you can, because it's the only way the show's getting out anymore. But we are on Rumble. Get on over there, Vet Revolt Radio. We're on YouTube, Veteran Revolt Radio. We're on Twitter right now, Veteran Revolt Radio. We're live on all three. We're on Twitch right now. If you got that and you're on your mobile device, it'll work on any of those. We're going to be on Odyssey here pretty soon. I'm actually started to create the channel today and got distracted by a 3.5-month-old little demon that is AKA my daughter. And but other than that, let's get the show rolling. We're gonna have some guests come on later. Lilith Grant from the Facebook page Little Ranks, maybe a very, very special guest later, an old associate of the bar, if you will. And who the hell knows what else might happen tonight. We're going to do memes. We're going to do a Congressional Medal honor citation reading, which we do every week. And we're just going to have some fun. So without further ado, I'm going to welcome my co-hosts. Well, I'm going to do it right now before my son comes down and bombards me. So, without further ado, he's a United States Naval veteran, Fleet Marine Force Corpsman. He's also my co-host on Sports Church, which you can catch here every Sunday at 1900 Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you check it out tomorrow because it is going to be a little different. We're going to go full, not full Monty, but we're not going to go full retard. We're going to go full something. We're going to have some fun, and it's going to be great. And the show's doing great, so especially on Rebel. There he is. My other co-host is a United States Army vet. We call her Comm. Without further ado, let's welcome these two on. What's up, Dr. Alyssa?
Hey, guys.
Oh,
hey,
there he is.
Hi, buddy.
Is that Kyle and Alyssa?
You see, fist bump him? Fist bump. Come on. There you go. Good job.
Hey, I found some spider shooters today, but I was told not to get them for you.
No.
Hey, say night-night, Daddy.
Say night-night.
Night-night.
Night, buddy.
Yeah, so Facebook is we're done.
It's acting jackass.
I got about halfway through sharing the show and it just bounced me. So it probably went out to like nobody, which is why there's so few. I think
I'll share it out too.
You're gonna have to, but
I was in the middle of it before.
It's horrible. Fact and diversified. Salutations. Absolutely, sir.
Listen, I have a shout out tonight for the company that did our security last night.
For the prom. Dude's a Marine.
It's a veteran-owned company.
Nice.
They do it in Pennsylvania, West Virginia. Where did I say? Texas,
and Ohio.
and Ohio. They do all kinds of.
It's called RIP.
RIP, huh? Oh.
RIP.
I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory if the company's name's RIP.
Yeah, you know what it stands for.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, there's Eugene again. Good seeing you again.
Hey, Eugene. It's been a while.
Ain't seen you since Tuesday.
The Unauthorized History of the War in the Pacific. They post on Tuesday mornings. Great YouTube channel. Awesome. Will do. I love history. I'm a history fucking nerd. Major.
I don't know who's a bigger history nerd, you or me.
Oh, we could find out.
That's my wife.
What?
We can find out. We go head to head trivia across the ages. History.
We could.
I can do it for next week. You want to do it?
Yeah, we should.
I'll do it. I'll do all the history questions.
Yeah,
I'll look it up.
Yeah, I was about halfway through sharing the show on Facebook, and it killed all the pages. And maybe
because we were spamming again.
Yep.
That's what it said. Yeah.
Yep. We're spamming.
Yeah, we're spamming.
So yay Facebook. So it's we're gonna use it as a tool to boost the YouTube and the Rumble.
And then once it's ready, then we're out.
Yep. Odyssey as well. I just was working on it today, and like I said, I got distracted, but it's actually up in a tab in my thing right now. They are not Doug MacArthur fans. Yeah, a little overrated. Is the opinion as of late, if you will. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Don't get me started on that, man.
Did you send me a
Yes, I did.
where is it?
It's there.
It's in your personal.
Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it.
And you're welcome.
All right.
But just so people know, we did it 4 weeks ago because if you have noticed, we've been going in alphabetical order.
Fuck.
I have not been reading anybody from the Civil War or the Mexican-American War because in my eyes, they were just handing it out.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking on it, but it seems like if you farted, you got one. Because at one point in time, you're looking at them, and it's like, for the Civil War, it was the CSM or the Medal of Honor. So it's like, okay, which one am I reading? I'm not knocking Teddy. Love Teddy. Just, it was Cuba. Could have popped Castro's parents in the head. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
Yeah, could have, would have, should have.
Sancho Traficante would have been happy.
Yeah, a lot of people probably wouldn't have.
Minnie knows what I'm talking about.
No, it's telling me something on my thing here.
Oh,
your thing. Telling you something on your thing about something.
Oh, it's telling me I can't share it out, but I got it. I figured it out.
Okay. His brother took 2 battle flags, got shot in the face. He deserved his too.
Where's Benoit and Dean?
I don't know because they may not have gotten the notification because Facebook.
I'm sending it now. I got it. I'm on it.
Facebook's a whore.
I got it.
I said it.
A goal is covered.
Oh, here you go. You ready, Minnie?
What?
Oh,
right.
God. He got a new thing today in the mail.
You got a scally? Finally got a scally?
I had one. I had one before you did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Yes, I
You
did.
sent it to Josh already?
Josh.
I
Got
did.
it. Did you? Yes or no? You don't know.
No, I don't know. I can't confirm nor deny.
What's your name? What is your name? Tony! Fuck you, Tony! What's your name? Ezekiel! Fuck you, Ezekiel! Fuck you! Fuck you! Hey, you know what I did last night? You better not break my mother into this! You know what I did? You better not! I cooked that fire over there! Oh! Then I fucked your mother next to it! Fuck you, Ezekiel!
Emotional damage.
Oh, shit. We don't have anybody watching tonight. We might as well have some fucking fun, right?
Fucking A right.
Jesus Christ. Fucking Facebook.
They're
man.
hating on us.
Oh, they've been doing that for years. This
Yeah, I
it's
know.
only gotten
But,
worse.
whatever.
You get my wife. I'm going to go drain the lizard.
Oh, my God.
Do we really need to know that?
Fucking Red Sox. Goddamn fucking umpire.
You brought it up. I did it. We'll talk about it tomorrow in depth.
Yeah.
Make sure you check out Sports Church tomorrow, 1900 Eastern Standard Time, right
Did
here.
he tell you that he got
VRR.
his surprise?
No.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
On Friday.
Nice.
And I seen that Pops got his surprise too.
Yep, he got his. Pook sent me a message like Tuesday or Wednesday that his was under construction. And sent me a picture of it. Pook made his surprise, I guess.
Oh, okay.
So that ought to be pretty interesting.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even try mine.
Does he have sewing skills?
No. Well, I mean, basic sewing skills probably, but
He just needs liquid stitch, right?
yeah.
That shit works great.
The key to everything.
That's what I just said. That's all he needs is liquid
That's
stitch.
how the Marines learned how to sew.
Can you get me a bottle of water, please?
I'm gonna share this to VRS. You should do it, dude. Fuck that shit. Fuck VRS.
Yeah,
Fuck
do it,
George
Eugene.
Barros.
Power to
Fuck
the
'em.
people.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh.
All right. So as soon as Kyle gets back, we're gonna do. But I'm gonna do a shot just because fucking I'm so pissed right now at Facebook. Oh my god, I'm so fucking furious.
They're a bunch of dicks. They got me the other day for something that I posted, not this past December, the December before.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's over a year ago.
Yeah, it's
Put me
amazing.
on a 3-day ban. I was like, well, I thought the next time I got banned or put in Facebook jail, you were taking my whole account away.
Yeah, that's awesome, Gene. I love you for it. You know what's funny? He's like, oh, the bar's doing shit. Yeah, but it's not doing that bad considering we have a less than what? Let's see. What was VRS at when I left? Like 30,000?
Yeah.
So we have less than 5% of the followers if you combine the bar, sports shirts, and the brand new page, Veteran Revolt Radio. And the bar did 3 something last week, and then you count YouTube, Twitter, and Rumble,
Right.
and it's close to 800. And Sport Church is doing total at its best 1,500 live viewers. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're fine. I mean, we need to build our presence back up for sure. But and Eugene, if you don't have a Rumble account, go get one, brother. Just really easy to sign up for. You
And
find a lot
also
of
hit
cool
the
shit out.
boxing glove,
Yes.
and my wife will send you a T-shirt
There you go.
that says, "Grab your nuts, you tit fucker."
No, no.
No, you get a Rumble account, get over, search Vet Revolt Radio, take a screenshot of it, and send it to me or Kyle or Alyssa, and we'll send you a T-shirt, brother.
Yep.
We'll send you a T-shirt, a hat, or a mug,
Whatever you choose.
preferably of the Your Vagina line.
Check this out.
Your vagina line.
Your post goes against our community standards on spam.
It's so stupid.
Again?
Yeah, dude. Literally just happened.
That other thing
Yes,
doesn't even
that's
do
it,
shows
Eugene.
anymore.
Give your
Yes,
balls a
they
tug,
don't.
you tit fucker.
Every now and then, Dean, he's on there talking about doing workouts. I seen him. And like a week ago, he was talking about something with the 22.
Yeah.
Huh. Which is
That
dope.
other thing doesn't even do shows anymore. I love it. Give your balls a tug.
You're a
tit.
10-5,
Ooh.
bud.
Oh yeah, there you go.
We
They
have
probably
a-
have that trademark on that. I'm guessing.
One of our guests is here.
Oh, I can't use
Intro
groups.
King.
I can't use groups for 24 hours.
This beautiful lady.
Oh
Are
no!
you kidding me?
What am I gonna do? Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
didn't want to meet up with us when we were all in Ohio,
Yeah.
shockingly,
Mm,
because we were all hammered.
mm.
I don't fucking blame her. Are you fucking shitting me?
You guys were out of fucking control.
I don't remember a goddamn
Listen.
thing.
Minnie was laying on the floor, and then Kyle kept saying, "We didn't do this tonight. We didn't do this tonight." I'm like, Kyle, we fucking did the memes, and we did the Congressional Medal of Honor. He was like, "We did." I'm like, "Oh my god, go to bed. Go to bed. Just go to bed."
Oh my god.
Hey, our hotel was whack.
You're wet.
Smelled like weed. Pool
Pool
was
didn't
broke.
work. Elevator didn't fucking work.
Elevator didn't fucking work.
Oh, righty. All right. Without further ado, I'm gonna bring on our guest.
We were
She's
near
the-
to a Kroger's.
Shush.
Hey.
Jesus Christ, guys.
Emotional damage.
You guys are fucking killing me. All right. She's a United States Marine Corps veteran, one of the funniest people I know. She's the creator of the Facebook page Little Ranks, which we share every week. We share all our memes. We share them to our pages, our various pages, the Woe Entertainment Network, the bar, and the brand new page, Veteran Revolt Radio. If you're new to the show, go check all those out, but make sure you go over to the YouTube channel VetRevoltRadio, Twitter, VetRevoltRadio, and the VetRevoltRadio Rumble channel, which is where it is at. You want to see great content, free of a lot of the other people's restrictions.
Your 10 ply, bud.
Go for it, brother. Get over there. Create those accounts. Help people out just by getting an account, just by checking out, just by checking them out. You're helping those platforms and helping those creators. So, without further ado, please welcome to the bar once again, and hopefully not for the last time, Lilith Grant.
I didn't even know you guys were in Ohio.
Listen, you didn't want to see this hot mess express that they were on. They left the house at 5 o'clock, both, and by like 7, 8 o'clock, me and Michelle were like, "Where are they?" And we're texting them, and they're not responding. We're calling, they're not responding. Then we text and say, "You guys need a ride home?" And Kyle's response to me was, in text message.
That's it. So
we hopped into in Michelle's vehicle and went and picked my vehicle up and took the respective husbands home. He rode with me and Kyle rode with Michelle because I think he was afraid Michelle would yell at him.
I was afraid my wife would kill me, and I think Minnie was afraid that his wife would kill him.
Well, it sounds like you had every right to be afraid.
To a point, yes.
Yeah,
but
we took it a little far, but
it's also not every day that I get my boy to throw darts. And I actually did beat him 2 out of the 5 times.
5?
We played 5 times.
This is hilarious, by the way.
And I beat you twice.
The story gets better as it goes along.
Yeah,
the first time we played cricket, and the first time we played 301.
You should work for CNN, dude. Seriously, we were there for like 4 hours, and we played 5 dart games. I can play. Yeah.
The ones that I remember.
Oh, see,
Fair.
But when we played that other team,
Hi, babies.
Yeah.
When we played that other team that thought we were chumps.
Yeah.
Look at her.
Yeah.
Look at how cute she is.
They tried. A couple tried to hustle us in darts. It was hilarious. I'm like,
It was utter. And the guy goes, "What are you starting off with?" Boom, boom. Okay, double bull. Wow. Okay.
So what's new with you, Lilith?
I did my point. I did what I was here for.
I saw a good post from you during this week that said I'm in hell, or no, I'm in a bad place, and not mentally. I'm at work. I'm like, ooh, that must have been a fun day. God, what was up with that?
Maybe that's that guy that I met last night.
Oh, hey, plug the company again.
Hey, talking. Having a question.
I'll be honest with you, it's not even that, because I like my work. I like my job. I really do. And I like the company that I work for.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not just saying that because they would be displeased if I went on air and said, "Oh, by the way, they suck." I genuinely like my job. But I just thought it would make people laugh.
So. It did. Because I was on my break and I'm like,
Hey!
We all have those days where we're like, I'm going to be honest with you right now. I'm kind of wondering if being homeless might not be a better alternative.
Ouch. Yeah, I love my new work. I love my new job. It's great. I've been there 6 months. Already promoted. It's fun. I'm very good at it because it's basically what I did in the Marine Corps, except nothing goes boom.
Wow.
And
there's that.
So it's very easy for me. Like mentally, it's not a stretch. Sometimes it is a little bit, but because people do some weird shit. But yeah, it's bad sometimes with my boss. Our department is the repository of everybody's fuck ups and bullshit.
Yes.
And so it's my boss loses his shit, and I know when it's happening because I can see his face.
Yeah.
He's quiet. Sometimes things get thrown, which is hilarious because I do that. And I'm like, oh, so then I get a little on edge. And I'm like, oh shit, I I gotta pick up some slack for this guy because he's losing his fucking shit.
That's hard though. It's hard when.
It was a shit show. It really was. Me and Blue carried it.
I absolutely believe you. I really do.
I was texting Blue, and I'm like, Blue, please come on and save me. I'm by myself.
All right, here we go. Are you ready? Marine Corps story time.
Yes.
Go for it.
Okay, so you have to keep in mind, of course, that I was a reservist. So a lot of times when we didn't see each other all month. Yeah. So like we had to make up for that in like 2 days.
Oh, yeah.
So when I first joined the unit, they decided it'd be a really good idea that we're all going to go out. We're going to go to these bars or whatever. And of course, you have to be at work the next day. It's not like in the regular Marine Corps when, you have the weekend off or whatever. Like we've all been at work all week and now we get to work for 3 more days because why not? So we all go out. We're drinking all evening. Everybody's completely hammered. One person has a car. Now, why we did not take a cab, I cannot honestly tell you because I don't really remember most of what went on at this juncture. Now, part of that is because this has been 30 years ago, but the other part of that is because I was so freaking hammered.
I just don't remember.
Hold on. So back then, when I weighed like 135 pounds, they decided it would be a really good idea, since I was the smallest, that I could ride in the back window.
Oh, goodness gracious.
So they jimmied me in the back window of this car, and I'm like hanging on to the one dude's head so that I don't fall out of the back window of this freaking car. And that is how we drove back to where I think we were still sleeping on the drill hall floor at this point. So
You made it though. You made it back though.
I did. We made it back. Everyone lived. It was okay. But I don't know how we didn't get arrested that evening because it was like a clown car. I don't even know how many of us were in this vehicle, but it was a lot.
I may or may not have rode in the cab or in the trunk of a cab back in the 29 pounds. May or may not have done that.
I absolutely believe you.
My best story is when.
By the way, don't ever do that when you're drunk, because when you get out, I projectile vomited. I mean, I think it wasn't my record because I've been concussed and thrown up, and that's when you really projectile vomit. But
yeah,
it was close. It was a good 4 or 5 feet. Like, I mean, I gave it a little arc too because I was kind of like that. But you're welcome for painting that picture. But yeah, don't ever do that. How we got that dude to agree to it, I don't know. I think it involved allegedly an officer and and like $100 bill.
Oh my god,
as a tip. Yeah, which
just the tip
in 1998 was that was a pretty good tip.
That was a super good tip. Yeah. For sure. All right, Kyle has his story too.
Oh,
so we were in, me and Travis, we were in Meridian, Mississippi, and for God knows reason why we were in Meridian, Mississippi. And the last thing I remember is we left for the Waffle House at like 6. And then at midnight, I wake up in Philadelphia. And the only thing I remember is saying, how fast were we traveling and when the hell did we get to Pennsylvania?
Nice. Good job.
And Travis looks over and goes, we're still in Mississippi.
What?
When the hell did we get to Mississippi?
Oh, my God.
He goes, 2 weeks ago? All right. Cool. Wow. Okay. Do you know what we're doing here?
You know it's bad when you don't even know what state you're in.
So who knows? 335 is I know it's got to be an old school fan of the show. I think I know who it is.
I think I have an idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who do you think it is?
It's one of two people.
Okay, all right.
It's Lunchbox or it's Judy.
Yeah, that'd be my guess too. Yeah. That'd be my guess. All right, who knows? 335. Reveal
I
yourself.
could be wrong
The Wobble House.
Yeah, the wobble.
because that is the only place you will ever see a guy make your waffles or your pancakes smothered and covered on the same cigarette,
11 Bravo.
not drop his train, deflect chairs, and be epic as fuck.
11 Bravo. Oh shit. We're gonna play this game. I'm more than willing to play it.
Oh, that's Trag.
Is it Trags? No.
It's got to be Trag.
No, he wasn't 11 Bravo. He was combat
Yeah,
engineer.
he was.
No, he was a combat engineer. And he's in a
Don't they
program
all
with-
go boom boom?
Well, yeah,
No,
but they have
that's
different
not their
MOSs.
MOS.
Anyways. All right.
Right, I tried.
Yeah, you tried. All right, we need some more hints. 11 Bravo is good. I do know a plethora of those.
Hi, Blue.
Yes.
We need dates and times.
Yeah. No. Well, I don't know if that's gonna help us. Yeah. Yeah. See.
That's
See?
13 Bravo, see?
I'm sorry.
Everybody-
I don't know. I'm a Navy corpsman. I'm FMF. I don't deal with the Army
You're special.
unless their medics are really, 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 really fucked or retarded, which 9 times out of 10 they are.
Airborne.
Then, ooh.
He said airborne.
Oh boy, airborne. That narrowed it down.
No, I know. Is it the joke I heard from a while?
Dean, I'm not going to lie to you, honey. That I don't believe that that's someone else's joke. I think that might be yours.
Dude, that is Dean's joke.
Dean,
Damn
oh
for sure.
my goodness.
He tries to make it sound like it's from a Waffle House cook, but I don't think I
82nd
believe
Airborne
him.
men suck, Blue said.
Yes, they are. That's why they were called the Pekin Buzzards.
Is it all right? Who knows? Is it Bradley Jackson?
It might be.
No, Bradley Jackson will pop up Bradley Jackson.
Let him answer. Maybe not on YouTube, No, not mine. 82nd Airborne men suck. Is that because you married one, or is that because?
Oh,
No, you didn't. You
salt
didn't,
in
did
the
you?
wound.
Oh, god damn.
Or did you? I don't remember. You had so many.
Oh, God.
I think
We
he
are not
was,
digging
no?
this hole.
All right, let's get on to some business. Let's get this going. Let's get the Congressional
We've gone
Medal.
down the rabbit hole already.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, one of many, I'm sure.
Yeah. Let's do-
Oh, that's why she said
Medal
it.
of
She
Honor.
stupidly married one.
She did.
Yeah.
She did. It happens. All right. So this is kind of by request because I think the anniversary was it was a week and a half ago ish.
Go see if those drinks are
One of the baddest men on the planet ever to exist. Roy Benavides. This
Yeah.
got a gayish giant.
this dude is so bad. It is probably one of
The
if
longest
not
one
the-
you're ever going to read.
Yeah, I would say one of, if not the longest, Congressional Medal of Honor citation readings ever. I mean, it's just insane. Master Sergeant, rank of the time of Action Staff Sergeant, Conflict Era, Vietnam War, Detachment Bravo, -56, 5th Special Forces Group, Airborne, 1st Special Forces.
Thank you, baby.
Of course, the Army. Medal of Honor action date was May 2nd, 1968. Medal of Honor action place west of Loc Ninh, Cambodia. Oops. We weren't there. Yeah, we were. We should have been. But hey, welcome to the Vietnam War. All right, citation reads as follows: Master Sergeant, then Staff Sergeant Roy P. Benavides, United States Army, who distinguished himself by a series of daring and extremely valorous actions on 2nd May 1968 while assigned to Detachment Bravo 56, 5th Special Forces Group, Airborne, 1st Special Forces, Republic of Vietnam. On the morning of 2nd May 1968, a 12-man Special Forces reconnaissance team was inserted by helicopters in a dense jungle area west of Loc Ninh, Vietnam, to gather intelligence about confirmed large-scale enemy activity. This area was controlled and routinely patrolled by North Vietnamese Army. After a short period of time on the ground, the team met heavy enemy resistance and requested emergency extraction. 3 helicopters attempted extraction, but were unable to land due to intense enemy small arms and anti-aircraft fire. Sergeant Benavides was at the forward operating base in Loc Ninh, monitoring the operation by radio when these helicopters returned to offload wounded crew members and to assess aircraft damage. Sergeant Benavides voluntarily boarded a returning aircraft to assist in another extraction attempt. Realizing that all team members were either dead or wounded and unable to move to the pickup zone, he directed the aircraft to a nearby clearing while he jumped from the hovering helicopter and ran approximately 75 meters under withering small arms fire to the crippled team. Prior to reaching the team's position, he was wounded in his right leg, face, and head. Despite these painful injuries, he took charge, repositioning the team members and directing their fire to facilitate the landing of the extraction aircraft and the loading of wounded and dead team members. He then threw smoke canisters to direct enemy aircraft to the team's position. Despite his severe wounds and under intense enemy fire, he carried and dragged half of the wounded team members to the waiting aircraft. He then provided protective fire by running alongside the aircraft as it moved to pick up the remaining team members. As the enemy fire intensified, he hurried to recover the body and classified documents on the dead team leader. When he reached the leader's body, Sergeant Benavides was severely wounded by small arms fire in the abdomen and grenade fragments in his back. At nearly the same moment, the aircraft pilot was mortally wounded and his helicopter crashed. Although in extremely critical condition due to his multiple wounds, Sergeant Benavides secured the classified documents and made his way back to the wreckage, where he aided the wounded out of the overturned aircraft and gathered the stunned survivors into a defensive perimeter. Under increasing enemy automatic weapons and grenade fire, he moved around the perimeter, distributing water and ammunition to his weary men, reinstilling in them a will to live and fight. Facing a buildup of enemy opposition with the beleaguered team, Sergeant Benavides mustered his strength, began calling in tactical airstrikes, and directed the fire from supporting gunships to suppress the enemy's fire, and so permitted another extraction attempt. He was wounded again in his thigh by small arms fire while administering first aid to a wounded team member just before another extraction helicopter was able to land. His indomitable spirit kept him going as he began to ferry his comrades to the craft. On his second trip with the wounded, he was clubbed from additional wound to his head and arms before killing his adversary. He then continued under devastating fire to carry the wounded to the helicopter. Upon reaching the aircraft, he spotted and killed 2 enemy soldiers who were rushing the craft from an angle that prevented the aircraft door gunner from firing upon them. With little strength remaining, he made one last trip to the perimeter to ensure that all classified material had been collected or destroyed and to bring in the remaining wounded. Only then, in extreme serious condition from numerous wounds and loss of blood, did he allow himself to be pulled into the extraction aircraft. Sergeant Benavides' gallant choice to voluntarily join his comrades who were in critical straits, to expose himself constantly to withering enemy fire, and his refusal to be stopped despite numerous severe wounds saved the lives of at least 8 men. His fearless personal leadership, tenacious devotion to duty, and extremely valorous action in the face of overwhelming odds were keeping the highest traditions of the military service to reflect the utmost credit upon him in the United States Army. Jesus, dude.
That's amazing.
He's like, keeps getting shot, still keeps going to get people.
Yeah.
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 That's nuts.
It just doesn't stop.
Yeah, kept going. It got worse. And then some dude tries to club him in the back and kill him, and he kills that dude. Then he gets shot again. He's come back, gets shot in the gut. Oh,
and only at the point that he's managed to destroy any sort of actionable intel that's maybe in the area, does he finally allow himself to seek medical attention?
Yeah, exactly.
That's nuts.
Yup. That's a bad dude.
Oh, there's my boy Tim.
Bad dude. All right. So without further ado, to those badass motherfuckers like Roy B. Benavides who paved the way for us, to our brothers and sisters who served to the left and the right, was the blood, the mud, the boredom, the sweat, the tears, the inspections, and the peacetime, to those crazy enough to follow in our footsteps, to those we lost in far off lands, and to those we lost at home, to the demons they simply could not outrun. VRR and the bar salutes you. Prost. Ooh.
Did you see that other clue? It says 87 to 88.
It's Judy.
No.
When they were a young PFC, they got to meet him. They said.
Oh. No.
My last duty station was at Fort Campbell also.
Fort Campbell, Kentucky. It's got to be either Bradley Jackson or Steven Bergman. Maybe.
What's up, Tim? How you doing?
Hey, Tim. Thanks. Happy Mother's Day
My
to
last
Jess.
duty station was Fort Campbell.
I just said that.
They call me, what is your name, Enchanter? Tim?
Enchanter.
Who knows? 335.
I'm trying to figure out who that diversified factum or whatever is, too. Because there's somebody new also.
We talked about this a few, bro.
I'm gonna say it's Judy.
No. Judy was an 11 Bravo. Okay. She was in the Air Force. You fucking.
I'm not going to put it past her. There's not nothing that woman can't do.
Yeah.
Emotional damage.
God, we need help.
Says I'm from Philly. Hint, hint.
Oh, they got 2 accounts.
Oh. No, I don't know. I don't know. No.
Back-
No,
No,
I
the first-
said I was trying to figure out who this was. They said I'm from Philly. Hint,
Oh.
hint.
Okay, well, it could be the
Well,
Stone
we know that-
Sailor.
We know that Blue is not Judy G.
Right.
Okay, it could be the Stone Sailor. It could be.
I'm thinking Factum Diversified might be Stone Sailor.
No, but not 11 Bravo.
No. That's who knows.
That's who knows 335 is.
Oh, okay.
Could that be Bulldog?
No, she's from New Hampshire.
Judy was Chair Force. Lunchbox was 11 Bravo, but mechanic.
But 11 Bravo mechanized.
Yeah.
Or mechanized.
He's still fucking 11 Bravo.
Oh my God! Stop yelling! You're killing me.
I know. I have a sinus headache.
Yeah. Oh, I got another spam alert from Facebook. Thank you very much,
tell Facebook
Facebook.
to suck a big
my
fat one.
God.
Oh my God, we're never gonna get this, and I'm gonna bounce my head off a wall as soon as we know who it
It
is.
says 11M.
11 Mike.
That's what Lunchbox was, I guess.
Oh.
Wait, is it Mike?
Brittany says, is it Mike?
I
I was raised in PA.
God, you just said you were from Philly.
No, that was
Oh crap! I'm getting them all mixed up.
There's
I
two-
don't know
Yeah,
what-
me too.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. You know
the
what?
one
Just tell
who
me
did
who you are.
photography of a veteran suicide.
I don't know who you are, but tell me who you are.
Oh, there we go. Light bulb went bing bong, bing bong.
Let him think.
Mike.
We'll be here a while.
Yeah, we might be here a while because it blew up. And not Michael Rice. That's a different guy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I know. Like, look. Oh God.
Smack my head.
Okay, I swear to God, just fucking
No.
tell
don't
me who
tell
the
us.
fuck you are.
Tell me
I'll
who
give
it
you a
is.
fucking free T-shirt.
I
Just
know
tell me who it is.
Dean says it's not Chris Benoit. Yeah, I got that part.
Obviously, it's not the fucking nutty Canadian.
Canadian?
And yes, I said
Canadian.
Canadian, not
He
Canadian.
wants to know if you could send him the invite for Twitter.
Stedbro? No. Oh, World of Tanks.
No, it's not Stedbro.
World
Can I
of
send it
Tanks.
to him? I don't have. We have Twitter for VetRevoltRadio. What's to stop for it?
Oh,
World of Tanks was
hey, Minnie, send the link out to Twitter to Dean.
To Tim.
To Tim Bellick.
Hold on a second, boys. Fact and Diversified is me. Oh, gotcha. World of
Ross
Tanks.
Golden.
God damn you!
It's World of Tanks, so now I should know it. And now I can't think
Nope.
of it.
Upstairs. Keep going. There's no more coffee.
What a shit show this has turned out to be. Facebook just threw me for a fucking loop, and I ain't been right since the start of the fucking show. I'm supposed to keep it from going off the rails, not drive it the fuck off. But that's exactly what I'm doing.
You're welcome. Anytime. That's my job as a mom.
Your Twitter is still locked out. That's
Dean goes, it's Whitworth.
Oh yeah.
1887 and 1888.
Oh god, should have got it. Way to go, John.
Fucking tank dude.
Yeah, that would have been a good help. You know, like
Factum is him. But who knows what 335 is? Who the hell is it? The Filthy 13. My friend wrote the Filthy 13.
Yeah, it's John Whitworth.
Yeah, it's John Woodorf.
Or Whitworth in English.
Depending on how you
Because of the
pronounce
W.
it. Yes.
Jesus Christ, man. Lilith, I'm sorry.
He uses proper English. Who would have thought a guy in the army would actually use proper English?
Anyways, how's the page doing, by the way? You growing?
Yeah,
Giggity.
slowly but surely. I mean, I think I have like 3,100 followers right now, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Considering I only had like 600 last October. That's not too
Only?
shabby. I started out with 600 last October, and I'm at 3,100 now. So slowly but surely growing. You know, you can't make people like the page. You have to just keep whittling away at it, and you know, it just sort of keep tricking them to put their butts in the seats.
Well, you can pay people to like the page, but
I can even like. What's the point of that, though? I mean,
some people have done it. I know some people who've done it, and
how do you do that?
I'm not sure. I know that you can.
They buy followers.
Yeah. Basically, that's what you do.
Yeah,
that's nuts.
they paid to have ad followers.
Oh well, so like I guess to me the whole premise of having the page is to, you know, reach veterans who maybe are having a hard time or whatever, and hopefully make them laugh.
Yeah.
You know, maybe take some of their attention off their bad day. Buying followers doesn't, you know, achieve that goal. So
no, that was what was great about like VRS when it started. Was Dan, me, Tim, Josh, Donna, Heather, Cherie, Debro, Tregs, like the original crew that up to about like 18,000 followers, that was all and completely organic.
Yeah, love that. That's the way to go.
Yeah, and I wish somebody could just fucking stroke out and I could fucking file paper to take that page back, because there's still a lot of good people that follow that, and they're slowly and surely coming over. But yeah, it took so long to do, and then it just went to shit.
Well, I mean,
so now we're starting over.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Part of the struggle I think I see you guys having, to be honest with you, is you're just now getting started, so you're still trying to do a lot of the organizational things.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you still have to work your regular jobs, so there's only so many hours in the day. But if you guys start developing like some advertising material and things like that, and you're looking for somebody to post it, regularly, I'm your gal. I'm happy to pump you guys. I just need something to pump you with,
Right. And it's not a Swedish penis pump, right?
Well, I can't promise that that's not the case.
Oh,
and no offense, we are not Reebok pump. We will not pump it up.
No. Yikes.
Well, I have to tell you,
Emotional damage.
I haven't done this alone yet, have I?
I'm going to take his buttons away.
No, nobody take my buttons away.
Listen.
I'm getting more buttons. I need more buttons.
He just rickrolled you.
He did definitely rickroll me. Listen, I was talking you up last night because my daughter had prom, and we hired this veteran-owned company.
Oh, okay. You're talking. I thought you were talking me up to some teenage girls. I'm like, what are you doing?
No.
I'm married. I got 2 kids. What the hell's wrong with you, Alyssa?
And it was a veteran-owned security company that we hired for the Pittsburgh Zoo to cover everything. It's called RIP. And I was telling them about our, radio show and stuff. And then I said, hey, listen, we have people that come on our show. They do like comics. And I was telling them about Pete. And then I was telling them about you. I said, but you have to make sure that you let her know that you are a Marine, because she won't let you come on her page.
Oh, no, that's not correct. It's funny.
And he started laughing. He was like, you really that hardcore?
Oh, no, never.
I said, but you have to see her memes, because they are fucking hilarious. They were so funny. I pulled a couple up and showed them to him, and he was like, I love it.
Oh, well, thank you. First and foremost, thank you.
Listen, it's all about getting everybody's stuff out there,
Yeah, for sure.
That's all it is.
Well, who knows it?
But
335. We are going to send you a pink Hashtag your vagina hat. So you
my
need to
husband,
send
my husband says
lovely
he
wife,
wants that.
Alyssa,
You can do that.
your
too.
info so you can get the hat.
Yes.
And once you
He
get
said
said hat,
t-shirt.
no, we're sending you a hat because you demanded a t-shirt.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair.
When you demand something, you get something else.
I love it.
You should know this. Fucking with the doc.
Oh, yep.
Damn.
All right. It's
Go Bears.
about time for go Bears. About time for my smoke break and walking the dog. Then we're gonna go do some memes because we've got about 4,000 of them.
I know Kyle is like a meme stealing motherfucker. I don't know
Yeah.
where he gets all this stuff, but he has like 85,000 memes in the chat.
Fucking horrible.
Hey, that's why I said from 5 to 6, baby.
I thought
What
it was.
you
I
mean?
thought I was bad. I think we're gonna.
No, we got. Hey, we ripped through them all last week. We ripped through them all.
Good night, Blue.
Good night,
Good
Blue.
night,
We love
Blue.
you.
We
Hey,
love
Blue,
you.
you're good.
You had a rough day. We
We
love
got
you.
more
Love you,
vids
dogs.
coming for you. We love
Say
you.
Say hi to Simon and Trevor for me. Hopefully they don't ghost mushroom stand.
What if someone wants a bottle of whiskey? Then you get a bottle of
Then you're going to get a $35 credit. You
Hey,
go
what-
to your local liquor store, and you pray to God that they have a bottle of whiskey under $35.
there you
Hey,
go.
what's that shit that came out in the 90s? Remember, it was in the bars and it was on a like a lighted display. It was like they had one that was like blue and one that was like red.
Oh, fuck.
What was that shit called?
Oh.
Was it Aftershock? It wasn't.
Yes.
Was it
Yes, Aftershock.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And people also thought it was a fucking cologne
Yeah.
It probably was
because it was sold right next to Shop.
I'm sure it wasn't Jacksonville, Florida.
Yo,
I think it was brought to you by Versace.
Yo, that shit was
Yeah.
nasty. That shit was nasty.
I think it was before he got shot.
Yeah.
Doggy style.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
You mean ashtray?
Yeah. There you go.
Yes, there we go, Dean. God, I love my Dean's comments.
Aquavelva. I'm
No,
sure.
no, we are not getting the guy to open.
Johnson's bottle shelf whiskey works. We get that for
Alright.
$135.
We are not getting the person at Walmart to open up the $7 cage. What the hell hallway did she just walk through?
She went to her front porch.
Oh, I thought she was walking through like glass. It was like doo 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 doo.
She can't walk through glass. She's a fucking Marine, all right? I'm going to go smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back. We're going to do
Possible.
memes. Don't burn the fucking house down, all right? Jesus.
All right, we won't. We
I
promise-
own the house.
We
Why would I
promise
burn
we
it?
won't, Dad.
I bought the house. Why would I burn it down?
Well, I mean, that doesn't always follow.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll give you that.
People burn their own houses down all the time.
Every day.
Yeah, I'm not looking for insurance. I ain't gonna get shit out of this.
What do you want? You want some kids?
You want some teenagers?
No, I have my own.
You want to swap?
No. Don't even like mine sometimes.
Okay, I tried.
Yeah.
All right.
They do manual labor.
If you bribe them.
I was going to say, mine's 14. And the other day, she tried to tell her father that it was not fair because, quote, she does the dishes every single day. I'm like, oh no. Shall we do math, young one, and see how many days this week you've actually done dishes? Because I promise you it's not been every day.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. My daughter cooked at 1:00 in the morning the other day. What was it, Wednesday?
Yeah, it was Wednesday, and I
Okay.
woke up and said,
And I was looking for a brand new spatula that I just bought tonight to make dinner. And I was like, "Where's my new spatula?" And she goes, "In the dishwasher." I open up the dishwasher,
Melted.
and no shit,
You
all
still
the
had the
stuff that
fucking
she
tag on it.
used, it had the tag on it, Lilith, and the shit that she used to make the pancakes was in the fucking dishwasher, and it wasn't ran. And I couldn't figure out what this fucking smell was. And I'm like, that's the fucking smell I've been smelling since I've been in this kitchen.
What
And
did
I'm
I
like
tell you?
washing my sink out and putting stuff down the drain.
What did I tell you earlier?
I was so mad. I know. I heard you. Fucking kids, man. And she's gonna be 17 in like a week.
Well, here, the thing about having.
No, this is my favorite teenage comment so far ever. I've been doing dishes for so long. When do I actually get to stop doing dishes?
Oh, yeah, no.
So I looked at her one day and said,
When you die.
how old am I? And she goes, you're 46, soon to be 47. I said, so is it that hard to ask the dishes to be done right one time where I don't have to do them? And she goes, but did you ever do the dishes wrong? And I said, I learned my lesson when I was 11.
Yep.
I'm 47.
I've been doing the dishes for
I should
30
not
odd
be
years.
doing dishes anymore. God gave me a dishwasher,
And it's called
and they're called teenagers.
Yes.
1, 2, and 3.
It's always a fight. It's always a struggle. Everything is eye rolling and huffing and puffing and drama and all the bullshit. And I'm just like, look, I don't give a fuck. You cry into the dishwater. I don't care. But fucking figure it out. Just do the damn dishes.
Hallelujah.
She goes, I don't know how you can cook and do the dishes at the same time.
It's easy.
So one time, before we were even married, she made this comment. I made something 9 dishes deep. And then I served it and said, you've got plate duty. She goes, well, what about the stuff you cooked? And I said, oh, I already washed that. She, what? I'm like, yeah, when the one dish is done, I move it over to another pan. I wash that dish. And then when it's done with that pan, I move to.
They don't comprehend.
It's like they act like it's sorcery. They act like you waved your magic wand.
What part of Harry Potter did you come from?
Yeah, like I am not Molly Weasley. I didn't wave my magic wand. Nothing got done by magic. I just do the dishes, and you can too. Promise.
Exactly. It's not going to kill you.
No, I do not put my mom's pots ever.
I promise you, one day
that woman would throw shit. No, my mom, my grandmother, and my great grandma. I did anything stupid. Old school cast iron.
Oh yeah.
I walked through the door.
Whack.
I know who was fucking with me the minute I entered the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Grandma had the fucking 18-inch cast iron frying pan.
What did that say? I got a 6-year-old little girl that what?
She tries to compromise.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Tim.
Wait, here.
Yeah.
Look at what Dean said. Now get your
Yes, exactly.
Well,
Exactly.
I like, and it blows my mind. Like, I don't ask my daughter to do a lot of things. I really
I don't either. Simple, little things.
Dishes, things that I feel like, are age appropriate. It's not like I'm asking her to go out there and mow the yard or do anything like that yet. Like, she's not really ready. But you have to keep in mind, like, my daughter is 5'9". All right. She's not a small girl. It's not like she's some tiny little thing who can't do things. She can fucking do it. And it blows my mind because, her dad will be like, hey, I need you to go clean your room. You would think that we asked her to go assassinate the president the way that she acts. It's like eye rolling, stomping, crying, just nonstop. And I'm like, look, I don't care. I don't care if you're upset. I don't care how sad you are. I don't give a shit. Get up there and do what your father asked you to do.
Yep.
Or I'm going to throw all your shit away and you can freaking live in a room with a bare mattress and a light bulb. I don't give a shit.
I've said that already.
I will take the door off the fucking hinges, and I will throw
Oh, I
everything
hate when they
you own
slam
away.
the fucking door. I've taken her door off the hinges multiple times, and she fucking hates it. I don't have any privacy. I'm like, oh well.
You should have thought about that shit.
Shouldn't have slammed the fucking door.
Yeah. I had this conversation with some of my
You
coworkers.
got to look forward to, John?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good. Like
He said I'm good.
we have very established.
We can swap right now.
No.
We can get the glory ages, and you can get the shit full.
No, me and my wife had a deal from the get go. When we found out, because here's the thing,
He's taking the teen years.
a lot of people don't know. Like,
wait, you're taking the teen years?
I heard about this. Michelle told me.
Listen. So the deal was when me and Michelle started going out, and it became serious.
Oh God!
I told her, like, I asked her point blank over a mojito, which by the way is the best drink ever in the world.
I know it is.
I'm like, I haven't had kids, and to be honest, and I don't know how you're gonna take this. It's not for lack of trying. So, are you okay with adopting? Because this is a little bit of a deal breaker for me. Because I do want to have kids, but like I don't know if I can have them, and I want you to know that. And she was like, "Yeah, I'm fine with that." And I'm like, "Okay, well, fucking done." Start looking for engagement rings like the next day, and then when we found out she was pregnant with James, notice I didn't say we because I wasn't pregnant. I hate that we.
Yeah,
shit.
I know.
I didn't have to go through any of that shit.
You were just doped up on coffee for a fucking year.
Well, after he was born, yeah. But anyways, like I was like, look, I'm gonna be competent at the stuff I need to be. Like I can change poopy diapers. Though sometimes I can't do it. I'll be honest. Like especially early on, I kind of deferred a couple times, and she would take over a couple times, especially before dinner. When they're real little, because once they start, for whatever reason, like it's okay, like a weekend or so, and then God puts stink in the poo poo, and then it go overdrive, and it's like yeah, I'm like, but yeah, I can change poopy diapers, change diapers, do clothes, I can do all the basic stuff real good. I can do stuff, but like you're gonna have to do a lot of the heavy lifting early. When they get to teenage years, which is where my experience kicks in, because I had a stepdaughter, I'll take over. I'll be the disciplinary. I'll be the heavy hitter. I'm still a heavy hitter now, but like that's our thing. She's the emotional. She's a caregiver, and I'm the heavy. I'm the heavy D. I'm the heavy drill instructor. So I come in when I have to, and that's all there is. That's how we roll. That's how we're gonna do it, and it works out because she's a
pushover,
and I am fucking not. I am not.
Kyle is a pushover.
Yeah,
we're both Irish, right?
Yes.
This is both our first daughters, right?
Yes.
Throw that out the fucking window, Jesus fucking Christ.
Nope.
I have said this shit multiple times.
Sorry, brother. She's
She's
the cutest thing in the world, but I don't give a shit. I don't. Because you know what? I don't want to be responsible for her being an asshole. I don't want to be responsible for her being a terrible person. I've got to stay my ground. And as long as I communicate with my wife and we make decisions together 90% of the time, I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be good. And we'll have our issues, and we'll have our fights, which we do. You know what's funny? Really funny. I don't know if this was this for you, but our fights are like our mega fights have gone down markedly, exponentially since we've had kids.
Because the baby starts crying, right?
No. It's just fucking you reprioritize shit.
Yeah, your focus is less on each other and more on the kid.
Like, am I really gonna die on this hill with my wife right now when we got this going on? Our kid's got an ear infection. Do I really want to have it out? She said something shitty to me. I said something shitty to her. Really? All right. Like and you pick up cues. I've noticed this.
I'm so bailing him.
When you push the envelope too far with your spouse and you can tell that they're hurt, and you're like, oh fuck. And so
okay, so
it's like
I'm putting this out here right now.
If I
am still around,
I'm gonna blow you up.
When Edith is in 9th grade, I will take her as her chaperone to the prom.
Prom is junior and senior year.
Nope. This is Edith we're talking about.
Dean, that's
She's
funny.
probably going to get asked by some horny ass senior.
Ain't gonna happen.
So I am going to be her chaperone to the prom. All right. I am not there. Everybody else in the family gets a go.
Where are you going now?
Don't fuck up my profile on my Star Wars game I just bought, motherfuckers.
Bye.
Easy.
All right.
Who
All
knows?
right.
335. They are absolutely in her bedroom.
Oh,
They
yeah.
are in her bedroom collecting ants and growing colonies. I promise you that's true. They're probably behind her
There's
bed.
probably the cure to cancer in there somewhere. Nobody knows
Listen,
it
that's
yet.
my son Gavin's room.
That's just disgusting.
So,
Like,
It's so
Like,
disgusting.
wow.
But
all I am saying
they
is
all do it. They all do it. Every single one of them.
We're-
I have
Every
yet to
fucking
meet
kid does it.
a kid.
we're on this
Doesn't
hill.
have
Our
dishes
daughters are not
hanging
going to
in their
do this thing. But this is my dying wish. I want my goddaughter to go to the prom like I did in the 9th grade.
what is this?
Edith will go to the prom in the 9th grade. I will take her. I will be her chaperone. Nobody will fuck with Edith or the group. They want to drink? Cool. I don't
Look
care. Yes, I know the difference between a donkey and a cat.
Pretty sure.
What?
Because there's a monkey.
Have you not seen bad lip reading?
All
Joe
right.
Biden doesn't know the difference between shit.
All right. Are
All
we
right.
ready to do some memes?
Yes,
Moving
let her rip,
on.
Tater Chip. Pitter patter, get at her.
Jesus Christ. You get a fucking leash on that boy. All right. World population. Oh, wait. I'm going to try. Hold on a second. Let me try this real quick. See if this works. Nah, it's not much better. Never mind. I tried. I tried some things with StreamYard. They were supposed to be like, oh, this will make it better, easier for people to.
No.
Slip flops and shippy ship shapes and ships.
It didn't help at all.
So where's Lilith's better half?
He's right here.
He doesn't
Well,
want
have
to
him
deal with
jump
your
in.
bullshit.
All right. World population.
He can be your bartender.
8 billion.
Exactly what he's doing.
030, 610, 062 people born from women. The same. Oh, weird. That's crazy. People born from men. 0. Oh, good.
I walk both ways uphill.
On death row. Guard. What would you like for your last meal, women? I don't know. What do you want? Oh, God. That is great. That's good. Oh, it's good.
Oh my god.
I'm a transsexual looking for a good man. And Arn Anderson, look within. And then he said, let's pee on the cat. And we did. Nice.
God.
Is there air
That's a
fryer that can-
repeat.
Yeah, is there an air fryer that can handle family 8? Take it
Settle
easy,
down,
Jeffrey
Carol.
Dahmer.
There's no raisins in the freaking coleslaw.
Oh, I'm outdoorsy in that I like to get drunk on patios. All right, yeah, I do too, with a good view. Yeah,
And a log with a fire.
yeah, well, yeah, yes, absolutely. Actually, one of the coolest places I ever rented or whatever was in St. George, Utah. If you ever get a chance to go out there, it's fucking gorgeous.
I can recommend a good armory.
Yeah, I bet. All right, moving on. Female teachers now. Female teachers when I went to school.
Yeah.
Truth.
Oh,
Very
I don't know.
true.
I had one in all my years that was hottie. And I can't remember. All I remember is that she was married. She had a Japanese last name, and she was as white as Wonder Bread, and so she married a Japanese guy, obviously. But yeah, she was a hottie. But that was it. That was the only one. A golf legend and Tiger Woods. Shooter
McGavin.
Oh my gosh. All right. No member of Metallica has ever appeared on Sesame Street. Master of Puppets my ass. Oh, boo. Boo
Wow.
that meme. Boo. That was the dad joke meme of the fucking year right there. Oh,
I've
here we
seen
go.
worse.
Oh yeah, for sure. Prost.
Flanja.
Sweet.
Okay. Spelling is
What?
definitely important.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. And how many times do you think the tattoo artist was like, "Are you sure? Oh yeah. Are you sure? Sure. Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
Well, that was the newest prospect for the Hells Angels named Sweet Pea.
I don't know. It was my last tattoo. It was like, it was not that big of a tattoo, and it was still like a fucking 30-minute consultation about what I wanted, where I wanted it, all the things involved.
They ask you like 45 times if you're sure. They make you write it down. They they don't fuck around because they're like this is going on your body.
But they're not responsible if they can't spell it right.
Yeah, this is going on your body forever, so you need to be sure.
Exactly.
That's a good trivia question. I bet
Why did
our
your kid
listeners don't know
skull?
what my last tattoo was.
I don't know what he's doing.
Is he a Vikings fan?
I don't know.
Anyways, moving on.
Getting scared.
Jets, I think.
Cyber crimes exclusively committed by men wearing hoodies in dark blue rooms.
That looks purple.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Oh, Pete did that. I seen him post that.
Me and Pete.
I don't know, but I'm willing to bet that a lot, and I know for a fact actually, that some very, very good white hat hackers are female.
Fair.
Yeah.
Because
maybe they're into water sports.
It's not something that women are necessarily like completely drawn to more than men, because men are drawn to that shit more. But the women who do it are fucking gangster.
Yep.
All right, someone drives the speed limit and is being a safe driver. Me, oh my fucking god, go! It's me every morning going to work. Yeah,
you fucking drive.
Yeah,
green fucker, go.
It's bad because I worked like a weird, not a swing shift, but I worked like a mid shift. Like I worked 11 to 8:30. So like I missed commute both ways, and now I work 9 to 5:30. And so I'm just there. I'm just like every other average Joe asshole, and so I deal with all the fucking commute
minus the pup cup.
Yeah,
well, I look at it like this though. If everyone else is doing 75, it doesn't matter that the speed limit's 60. You actually become a problem if you are going the speed limit when no one else is.
Oh yeah. Well, for instance, like there's this street. It's there's a popular T-shirt that goes around
just
here.
one street.
It's called Beachmont Avenue, and the T-shirt is A1A Beachmont Avenue. Like
all right, Vanilla Ice.
Exactly. They
played that last night.
That's where it comes from. But Cincinnati is a city of 7 hills. Its sister city is Rome. It's Beachmont Avenue. Once you get to the crest, is downhill for like 2 miles, and sometimes like a 30-degree angle. And people literally. The speed limit is 35 in some places, 45, and as you get further down the hill, people literally ride their brakes to stay 35.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody in the history of the world has ever been pulled over going down the hill, ever. The stadies wait on the other side and they only pop out at night to get drunk drivers. That's it. And it's so annoying. It's like, why are you braking? You can do 80 down this hill. Nobody's going to pull you over. But they still do 35. And it's like, oh, it's great when I find somebody who's like, oh, fuck this. And we just start darting in between cars and going. And like, I don't even touch the accelerator. I just end up at 70 at the bottom of the hill. And it's so annoying. Like, what are you doing? You're not getting pulled over. There's nowhere for the cop to sit. Nobody's pulling you over. Move on. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's annoying. All right. So I've been trying to find my soulmate online, but I just
this is from Blue.
Oh god. That is so dad joke. Oh my god.
That's a corner. That's funny.
You're killing me, Smalls. You ever clean your house every day and still have to clean your house every day? That's from Blue.
Yes.
Yes.
We all
That's
do.
from Blue.
Yeah. Yeah. I come home and it looks like the place got fucking blown up like an artillery strike. Get out of my way. I heard the friggin' door. Oh, God. Fridge door open. Is that it? I heard
The fridge door. Again, spelling is your friend.
Those dogs are not.
Yeah.
I love dogs, but those dogs are. Yeah. They're. Yeah. No. I'm not disparaging anybody who owns them, but what the fuck? Like, really? Like, you went from a wolf to that? Okay. All right. Ubering home with a girl from Uber and pulling out base housing area.
Oh. Yeah. That's one of those start the weekend as a corporal, end the weekend as a freaking PFC.
Oh, I thought I did that one.
Lower.
I thought I did that one. It could have happened. I still don't know how it didn't happen, but allegedly, I met a girl. I kissed a girl. Anyways, I met a girl at the bar I worked at, and which Kyle knows. Every Marine in Southern California knows. Rookie Sports Bar Girl. And and I took her home. I lived about 1.5 miles down the hill from the bar on the ocean side, not the Carlsbad side. And woke up in the morning and was being a gentleman. I can't believe I just said that. And grabbed, pants, socks, and out flipped the wallet and flipped the dependent ID card. I'm like, oh no, this is not going to end well. And at first I thought, oh God, like no way, like under 18, this is really bad. And then I looked closer and I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, oh, I thought you knew I was married. I'm like, is there a wedding ring on your finger? She goes, no. I said, is there a tan line there? She goes, no. I'm like, did you tell me? She goes, no. I'm like,
how did you think I would know that?
Oh God.
Yeah, exactly.
Not his.
Now you know where I work. Now you know where I live. Oh, this is going to end well. And thankfully, it never, went anywhere. But
good.
Whew,
yeah,
I was shitting bricks. Oh, moving on.
How you knew I was married? What?
Yeah.
By
Did
super
you fucking
psychic
tell me?
power?
Yeah. Like
I got fucking telepathy.
I'm the amazing Kreskin for boomers out there. Rob Zombie making brownies, eggs, milk, and flour, baked for half an hour, and frost with the back of my spatula. Oh my God.
What were you doing?
All right. My man, we gonna have like 10 kids. What the fuck? Okay. All right. Come on, gang. We aren't opening that clickbait. Let's check the comments for clues. I don't know what that There's the start of it. This is a great movie, by the way. People realizing that things are only getting worse. Veterans, big old smile. Oh,
you're welcome.
What is the name of the movie? The Massive Weight of Talent.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's on HBO Max.
Yeah. Nick Cage, man. God, I don't think I survive a night party with that guy, but I would definitely try. Just to get him to say, put the bunny back in the basket. Just for that.
That'd be so weird, but it'd be so epic.
Like you asked, I don't know if Pook will remember this, but like one of the ways I would showcase my ridiculously strong liver and tolerance was I used to challenge fellow Marines in the barracks to drink shot for shot with me while watching Leaving Las Vegas.
Oh God.
And I put many of boys down. They're like, you gotta stop doing this. Like I had a platoon sergeant, you gotta stop doing that. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, no, like you gotta stop doing it. Like I don't know how you do it. I'm like, I don't either. Honestly, I think it's just a lot of hate. I'm like, yeah, I love drinking to that movie. I still love that movie, but I honestly I haven't watched it since I've been with Michelle. Like I haven't, like, because I used to watch that movie specifically when I just wanted to get obliterated, and for all the wrong reasons. because that's what that movie's about. I mean,
Yeah.
it's about a fucking true raging alcoholic who destroys his entire life, falls in love with a hooker, fucks that up, and still drinks himself to death. And she comes back for him in the end. It's a horrible fucking story.
Yeah, it really, it's a tragedy.
Yeah, but it's still
It's a comeback story.
captivating. Still very captivating.
But you don't need it anymore.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I still would like to do it one time. Like, I know I talked to my buddy John. That poor man has twins, and I'm like, you know what? We need when we do a boys' weekend, because the girls have one every year. I was like, we need to get the guys together. We need the boys. We need the boys do a boys' weekend. I said we're gonna watch that movie one night and just
we're not.
Let loose. Oh yeah, we are. Oh yeah, we are. Next time a stranger talks to you when you're alone, just look at them shocked and whisper, "You can see me."
I like that one. I've seen it a few times and I like it every time.
If you could pull that off seriously, convincingly,
I wouldn't. I can't. Here's my thing. I wish that I had that kind of delivery when I am in real life, but I don't. I'm way better in print.
I had a buddy pull off one. What was it? Is it Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back? And Jay says, "What the fuck is the internet?" And he's like, he's stone cold serious about it. And there was what? I had a guy do that in a bar. It was a friend of mine I played semi-pro baseball with. I set it up for him. I teed it up for him, and he just knocked it out of the park. And it literally, our table of like 10 people just stood in silence, like, and looking at each other like, nobody knew what to say. And I was like, got you motherfuckers. And later, like 2 hours later, they got us a kiss for $500. But whatever, hey, it happens. That's the second one on the left. That's Earth. That's where you'll raise our daughter, Lady Gaga. I love it. Oh my God. Doesn't he look a lot like Stebro, or Stebro look a lot like him?
Who, like William Shatner?
It looks like Murray from fucking Letterkenny.
No, they look a lot. I think Stebro's got a lot of Shatner in him, or Shatner's got a lot of Stebro in him. Giggity. I don't know.
Early Shatner.
Well, they've got this. They're not very tall men. Both the guys are probably like 5'8", 5'9". Same hair, same head, same
Stebro will fuck anything.
No, I didn't say that. You said that. I just think he's got that kind of chiseled jaw. And Stebro's a good-looking guy. He's got a very beautiful fiance, by the way. He's a very happy man.
Yes, he does.
And in love with his new cat, which is awesome.
Yep.
But who are you gonna call if someone's breaking into your house? Call. I ain't calling anybody.
811.
Hey, this is no joke. My wife, my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, both all had to warn me. Hey, your brother-in-law is coming over. Don't shoot him in the morning when he comes home from work, because it was like 1:30 in the morning. He was gonna show up, and I'm like, oh, well, it's like Carl's gonna probably jump off the bed and bark, and you're gonna pull your gun and don't shoot your brother-in-law. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. That'll work.
So then he should call before he knocks on the door.
Thanks for the warning. No, he has a key. He's good. He did almost get shot in my last place, so he did. He came stumbling down the stairs from the bar, and I came out with a pistol.
Tell Pops I love the cheesecake.
Will do.
Yeah, he ate my piece, Minnie.
I'm sure he did.
He did.
Director, give me an expression that says, "I just ate your butterfly collection and have 7 cent erasers in my booty." William Dafoe.
Nobody screams that quite like Willem.
No, he's the best. Dude.
He is.
And why that man is not Joker disturbs me.
Yeah,
I
know, right?
Agreed. But you know what? But he was in Boondock Saints, and he was freaking delightful.
Yes.
And that's okay.
He played the wrong character in Boondock Saints.
No, he did not. He was absolutely
Who should you have been?
Yeah.
Who else would you have had been?
Yeah. That movie was perfectly cast. And
no offense.
Okay.
I would have had it played one of the brothers.
No.
What?
Too old.
He was 102 years old at the time.
Yes. He did a great. Nobody else could have done that FBI agent.
I agree. He was so perfect.
Yeah.
Yes. He was amazing. The second one, pretty good, but
Well, that second movie sucked balls. So
yeah, he
That
did.
second one was fucking horrible.
so bad.
Made and brought to you by Taco Bell.
Right.
Who ordered the whoop ass fajitas? The only part of that whole film that was any good.
Exactly.
It's hard to imagine a more stupid or dangerous way of making decisions than putting those decisions in the hands of people who pay no price for being wrong. Welcome to the United States government, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the EU. Welcome to, all right. And I'll say this. It beats the shit out of, I don't know, living in Afghanistan, living in Saudi Arabia, living in Angola, living in the Congo, living in China.
Okay, but that's not really fair. That's like being the smartest kid with Down syndrome. Like, it doesn't make us good. It just makes us.
No, I know.
It just makes us better than the others.
Winston Churchill said democracy is the worst form of government. We just haven't, or is one of the worst forms of government. We just haven't figured out a better way of doing it.
Yes, I completely concur.
Yeah, so it's like, it's human. Human beings are put other human beings in charge, and human beings are going to human.
Yeah.
So, it's.
And they pick for crazy reasons. So.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's what it's coming to. Things are getting so crazy, and
Are you getting drunk?
The only way to get attention nowadays is to be either so far to the left or so far to the right, because nobody pays attention to the middle. Most of us are really, really, really in the middle. Like my family have been in dire fucking straits. It was for certain government programs, but we don't need them anymore. But for a while, it was, thanks to some fucking piece of shit, we had to rely on them. And I believe that those things are important. I believe that social welfare programs are important. I also believe that, you need to incentivize those motherfuckers so that you can help people get the fuck off of them.
Yeah.
And it's not a crutch. It's a crutch, but it should be a discarded crutch. Yeah. It's something that you just,
Crutch is something you use.
A crutch, not a wheelchair. Crutch, not a wheelchair,
Exactly.
And unfortunately, it's too much of that. It's just, it is what it is. It always grows with it. But us in the silent majority, which is basically, I'm going to go with 80% of the country, honestly. Yeah, let's go maybe 70. We need to start fighting for that shit and tell other people to fuck off. A third party would be a good idea, but, we'll see.
But yeah, best of luck, though.
Right. Why do you need privacy if you have nothing to hide? You have nothing to fear. Agreed. I'm looking at these government files online that shows corruption.
Oh, man.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Bro, I'm a minor attractive person, not a loud bang. Me, that's crazy.
No, you know what? You can rebrand it all you want to. That doesn't change the fact that it's not okay.
Yeah.
I have to tell you. So I had a dream one night that my daughter, somebody had kidnapped my daughter, and this doesn't have, it's neither here nor there. It was a fucking dream, but I had this dream that someone took my daughter, and I walked into this house and shot 6 men in the head. And then when the cops finally came, they're like, well, one of them was an undercover cop. I'm like, oh yeah, well then he shouldn't have let them take my fucking daughter. And freaking it was the most disturbing dream that I've ever had, but I swear on all that is holy, a whole stack of Bibles, I swear that I will eviscerate any human being that ever touches my daughter in any sort of untoward way without her fucking consent. The end.
Oh, absolutely.
Amen, sister.
Absolutely.
I would commit war crimes of the worst kind for my little girl, and don't think I fucking wouldn't.
Hey, it's not a war crime the first time.
Test that theory at your own convenience.
Mm-hmm.
I'm available anytime you want.
I'm gonna break your legs and let you watch me disembowel you.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find it.
All right, I'm sorry. We can continue.
No, that's okay. Because I feel the same exact way. I'm sure Minnie does too.
Oh, here we go. No, I just wanted to play this.
So the day my daughter gets married.
I'll remind me to play that Michael Yo clip after the memes because
Okay.
it's one of my favorites ever. It's well, he talks about when his son was born and when his daughter was born. The difference. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be though. You know, we need to protect our. But I hear you.
I agree. Don't let your husband stop you from finding the love of your life.
I love that meme. People are so offended. People are like, she's a piece of shit. Da, 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 da. I'm like, dude, that's fucking funny. I don't care who you
fucking
are.
hilarious.
Is that Jada Pinkett Smith?
Yeah.
Yes. Before she
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
All I have to say
Uh-oh.
is that is the biggest bullet Tupac ever dodged in his life.
Oh.
Yeah, true story. They were high school
Tell me
sweethearts.
if I'm wrong.
No,
Tell
they were
me
high
if
school
I'm wrong.
sweethearts. They went to the performing arts school in New York City.
Yep.
No, they did not go to Juilliard. No.
They went to that one in California.
Yeah, Juilliard.
No. All right. Anyways, moving on. The newly promoted corporal when one of the E5 starts yelling, "Me mad too." No. No.
Culmination.
You can ask anybody who knew me and Pook. Not us. Not us at all. Nope. We protected our boys instantly because we were fucking shocked that we got promoted to begin with. So like, we weren't going to get.
And who was the first person you thought when you hit that rank?
Yeah.
You could knock down that you couldn't knock down. Go for it. I'm eagerly waiting.
I don't know.
Eagerly waiting.
Oh no, you tell me.
Who's your fucking head corpsman?
Oh, you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice try, Cheech.
When you see your recruiter years later,
I love this.
You have stolen my dreams of my childhood with your empty words. The thing is, I'm still very good friends with my recruiter. So, like, you know, he
and you're probably the one person he didn't lie to.
Well, he never did. No,
you can play baseball for the Marines.
No, he never told me that. No, he never told me that. But he was a good dude. I still talk to him like a couple times.
What, he promised you hockey?
No, he's from fucking Wisconsin. We're boys. We're both from Milwaukee. He's a cheesehead. A retired Marine lives out in Camp Pendleton now, actually. He owns a home on base, which I didn't know that was a thing. Did you know you could own a home on Camp Pendleton?
No shit. Where the fuck do you think I grew up?
I don't know. Hell.
Listen, I called my fucking recruiter from basic training and told him how much of a douchebag he was for lying to me.
I can still get a house because my fucking family.
God. I've never, even if he lied to me, I wouldn't have called him. That was
I did. I called him out on all of his bullshit.
I don't want to live on Camp Pendleton.
You bought it.
Did I tell? Okay.
Yeah. You bought it.
So both of my parents were Marines. So there really wasn't a lot of bullshit to shovel towards me and my brother because, like, both of our parents were Marines. That's how they met. They met at Camp Lejeune. But even still, like, I remember, and maybe I've told you guys this story. I can't remember, but when Rick decided he was going to join the Marine Corps or whatever, he didn't really decide on his own steam. My mom marched his ass down there when he was like 16 and was like, and now this is the recruiter story, mind you.
Yeah.
Banged open the door, marched in with my brother like sulking behind her, and like sat down in the recruiter's chair and looked the recruiter square in the fucking eye and said, "Look, I got out of the Marine Corps as a staff sergeant. Don't give me any of your bullshit. Just show me where to fucking sign."
Yeah.
And the recruiter was like, he goes, "Well, how old is your son, ma'am?" And she goes, "He's 16. He goes, "Well, he has to be at least 17. On his 17th birthday, my brother was sitting outside of the recruiter's office waiting for the recruiter to get there.
Do what?
Waiting for the recruiter to arrive. He was sitting. He was sitting on the bench outside of the recruiter's office when the recruiter got there.
With your mom?
With my mom.
That's badass.
My mom and my mom and my dad are both really hard people, but my mom especially, which you can kind of understand. She was a Marine in the 70s.
Oh.
So it was like,
amen.
She dealt with a lot of nonsense and stupidity. So she really doesn't brook a lot of bullshit. But that man did not know what hit him. He's like, I have never been so shocked in my entire life. He's like, I didn't even know what to say. He's like, I seriously stuttered trying to be like, well, how old's your son?
Well, I probably would have too. I would have been like,
Yeah, that's my mom. She tends to have that effect on people. So
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, baby. How you doing?
Hi, Michelle.
I'm sober.
Disagree.
No, he is not sober.
he is not sober.
He's far from sober right now.
Full of shit. Dean, sir, y'all seen the news picture of Dianne Feinstein? Like, what the fuck over? Sitting there looking like
Okay,
Elizabeth the First.
This is my thing.
Okay.
If you are in office, when my parents were teenagers,
That's probably before that, to be honest with you, bro.
Yeah.
does anybody see a problem with this?
Nobody sees a problem with it. That's why they're letting it happen.
Let me tell you one thing. I've argued this with people before. Do you think, honestly, in your heart of hearts, in your brain of brains, all the way down to your lizard brain, that politics have changed since the Greeks?
Nope.
No, I know it's bought and
Do you think
paid
it's
for.
changed since Caesar? Do you think it's changed since Themosthenes?
No.
The guy who basically saved Greece from the Persians was
No.
exiled like a few years later.
No.
Okay, Caesar, Gaius Julius, later coined Caesar, was a
But you
tyrant.
would think people would.
Augustus, who was his grandson, took over.
You would actually think people would start going, oh my God,
The point being, if
that's
you
a
look at it
90-year-old person.
ever, let me finish a fucking point, by the way, is nothing fucking changes. All right? Nothing has really changed. Politics is politics. People rule.
Yeah, because they replace one puppet with another.
Exactly. And people will always defer responsibility because it's easier. And honestly, it makes a little bit of sense. Elect a few people to do the fucking heavy lifting on certain things, and we go about our lives.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, what you don't notice is after a while, these people literally, like gangsters, create crises and go, hey, you need us.
No,
Listen, stop, shush for a minute. Let me finish a fucking point tonight. All right, one time, Whitey Bulger, perfect example. All right, Black Swan. If everybody knows what Whitey Bulger is, the Boston gangster. Yep. What he used to do was, and this is a gangster thing from fucking forever, is he would go knock on your bar and be like, hey, heard you a lot of problems going around in this neighborhood. And he goes, and the bar, no, nothing. And they're like, oh, okay. Well, it's just in case you need, we're here for your protection. It's just a little bit of money. Oh, no, we're good. And then he'd disappear.
Yep.
And then your bar got robbed. And then your bartenders got beat up. And your patrons got beat up. And then he'd show back up like, hey, things are happening. Do you want us to take care of this for you? We'll make it go away. No problem. It's just going to cost you a little bit of money.
Al Capone protection.
And it just keeps going and keeps going. And once you sign up for it, it keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. That's government. That is government. Government is nothing but organized crime voted for. It really is. And people, it's hilarious when you finally wake up to that fact, because I grew up in the era of, remember, what was it, a PBS? Remember that commercial or that cartoon? It's a bill. How you pass a bill? That government was great. It was innocent. It was there.
That
for
don't
you.
happen.
Talking about Schoolhouse Rocks?
Yeah, Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
shit stopped 1991.
No, that shit stopped fucking the minute they fucking started. I loved it. I loved the Joe Rogan bit. Like, and he goes, you brought Thomas Jefferson back. He'd be like, you guys didn't write any new shit? Like, I wrote that with a feather. A candlelight. Like, I couldn't see it. That's the only reason I did it. Like,
I was up for 85 fucking hours, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. All right, moving on. Plants emit ultrasonic scream when they're hurt, researchers find. Vegans. Oops. Yeah, I wish I could pull it up and play it fast enough. The Yellowstone clip about how much land you have to damage and animals and insects you have to destroy to plant like just vegetables instead of feeding cows or doing cattle, which can live off grass. Yeah, pretty funny. Definitely do not. This is a PSA, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely do not soak a bag of flour in diesel fuel and let it dry for a day or two. And then by no means do not insert a firecracker in the diesel flour dough. That's redneck C4 and is super duper dangerous.
Well, thank you for the freaking safety tip.
Thank you for the guy with the hooded mask.
I've never done that, by the way.
No, ever.
I've never made my own. Oh God, what is it called? Tannerite either. Grover hits a jackpot when the soccer mom he picks up at Whole Foods turns out to be a prostate milking machine. Of course, she's German, by the way. Oh, that's Willy von Stoop.
Okay.
That's from Willy von. I can't remember. Blazing Saddles. That's
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Chaplin. Getting drunk is not a plan. It's not your plan.
Yeah. No, it's absolutely a plan.
Yes, exactly. I don't know if you know this, Liz, but my boss, my direct boss, his job in the Army for years was a chaplain assistant. So he's a body man for chaplain.
Okay.
And he is one of the funniest fucking people.
I have no doubt.
He's
That
got
was
some of the
great.
best stories. He's a chain smoker. He drinks a lot, but he's really good at his job. And me, him, and 3 of my other bosses who are all veterans get together a couple times a week in the receiving dock where nobody else is and just shoot stories, and it's hilarious, man. Oh my God. But chaplain assistant, that's Pogue on a whole new level.
I believe it.
Oh, he told me so many
He's
stories.
12.
Oh yeah, it's ninja level, like boss level Pogue. Oh, how pro 2A are you? Me arming the local raccoons. Hey, it's possible. Those fuckers got thumbs. They can thumb it. That one friend, if you leave her alone at a party for more than 5 minutes after she's had a few drinks.
All the wieners.
All the wieners. Yeah. Oh, good Lord. Me and my friends with different racial backgrounds being bros because it's a character which really matters. We're going to go to start a barracks fight.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, fighting the bulldog.
Oh, so this happened. 43 area, Las Pulgas in the barracks, Thursday night, formation, field day formation. And I may or may not have stooped a grunt's girlfriend that stationed in the barracks across from us repeatedly and didn't even try to hide it. And he and his couple of his buddies decided to start screaming at us from across the parking lot. And it was the only time I've seen a formation break for a fight.
Oh, wow.
Because they were like, yeah, you know what? We don't know you. And maybe half of us like Creamery, but fuck you. He's ours. And just fucking rushed. And it was over in like fucking, I don't know, 2 minutes. MP showed up. It was awesome. It was great. It was such a mess that nobody wanted to claim it and nobody got in trouble.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It was such a shit show. It was like paperwork just got shuffled.
Yeah.
I think, and it just everybody just moved on. It was awesome.
You know
Got
what?
lost in translation.
That's what I miss about
Exactly.
That's one of the things I miss about the Corps.
I was gonna
That kind of
say
shit.
it's one of those things that I feel like has maybe on paper has gone by the wayside. The old taking things to the tree line,
Mhm.
Yep.
but never really goes away because if no one tells, then it didn't happen.
It didn't
Exactly.
happen.
Yep.
Exactly.
Just because it's not officially sanctioned doesn't mean it doesn't occur.
You know,
Exactly.
Oh, what happens when you come at an orgy? Do you just sit out and watch like you've been shot in a baseball game? I never thought about that. Or maybe I did and I don't remember, but that's fucking a great meme right there. Honey, did you see my video defending you going?
Oh shit!
You know what? That dude could probably beat me 6 ways from Sunday if he got an honest shot at me, but I probably wouldn't give him an honest shot. But that's a simp if I ever met one. That's a simp. Like, you literally publicly let your wife get away with that. You could have eviscerated her and been a fucking hero. But no.
Keep my wife's name.
I actually kind of feel like he did the right thing. I mean, is the you know, the only thing I really look at it and say and think to myself, you know, why are they still together?
Yeah,
that's the only part of that that I feel like is being mismanaged. But as far as you know, not letting other people talk about it, and as far as, you know, not being willing to mudsling in this particular situation.
Yep.
Right.
I think that's the grown-up thing to do. I also think that for the sake of their children,
exactly,
you know, it's better just to try to keep it as private as possible. Now, I'm aware that it's not very private.
Yeah.
But, you know, when you're that big of a celebrity, nothing you do is private.
Right.
So,
you know,
I don't know. That's my personal thought.
All I can say is that is the biggest bullet Tupac ever dodged.
You said that already tonight, Carl.
Yeah, congratulations for saying it again.
We love you. We've already announced
Shaking it above the toilet when I put it back in my pants. Yeah, only when I'm wearing khakis, though. I don't know what it is, but when I'm wearing khakis, shake it, shake it, shake it. Because if you 3 times, you're playing with it. And stick it back in there. And nope, I got a little bit more.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you. Just do the extra shakes. If it's considered playing with yourself, so be it.
Yeah.
More than 3 times, you're stroking it.
In this cave once lived a truly vile and terrifying creature that put fear into the hearts of many a brave medieval knights.
Run, it's a killer rabbit.
Look at the bones.
Run.
Yes, straight men can and do have sex with trans women with penises. I don't know what your point is here. A man sucking dick sounds straight to you. If it's a woman's dick, then yes. Okay. All right. I see the logic. I'm following it. Holy shit, people. We've gone crazy.
You know, here's the thing about that. I don't care. People are way too wrapped up in this whole thing. I don't care. I just don't. You know what? If that makes you happy, whatever. That's fine.
As long as you leave me alone and I don't have to participate in your delusions.
If there's no children involved, I don't give a shit what you do.
Yeah, like I said, like Dave Chappelle, as long as I don't have to participate in your delusion, I'm okay. But don't make me do it, and don't get angry with me because I missed the fucking the sign you put up. Like, I'm sorry. Like, that's my thing. Yeah. Headed home. I love this one. This is my favorite one you did. Because I remember the first time I came home on leave, and my sea bag weighed like 72 pounds.
You're like, Mommy, I'm home. Please help me.
And it was all fucking laundry.
Yeah.
Can you do my laundry, please?
A sea bag, 72 pounds. Man, it just closed. You imagine how long it took me to stuff that fucking sea. I mean,
not much.
Oh, dude, I was jumping on it. This is before they charge you for
what the fuck did you get to bring to boot camp?
The first time I came home on leave. Oh, a lot. Remember, I was at boot camp for 5.5 months because I had stress fractures, and they put me in broke dick platoon for 2 months.
What did you accumulate from boot camp?
All the extra shit you would from 2 extra months of boot camp. Yeah. All the extra shit.
You got that much fatter while in boot camp?
I gained like at least 15, 20 pounds.
I bet, because you were probably gimping around and eating chow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like in boot camp is one of the only times in the Marine Corps where I actually was fed.
Oh yeah, for sure. I forgot about this one.
Oh dear God!
I didn't see this one, but I'd rather not see this one.
Hey.
I would have rather not seen it.
How come he only has to suck a tongue?
Oh my God!
I'm going to
We're
hell.
all going to hell.
Yeah.
No,
No.
if you're not Catholic, you ain't
I
going.
was going to say no. Like we're not going to hell. The priests who are participating in that sort of behavior are going to hell.
Exactly.
There's a double.
The artist formerly known as Prince.
I like the ones about him getting a job after having lived in his mom's house for how long?
Yes,
Yes.
that was funny.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, hell yeah. All right. Smoke break, and then what are you going to do? Trivia and maybe some. There's one thing I want to talk about. You guys probably might know. Involves a Marine.
Mm-hmm.
Got to talk about that. But yeah, I'm going to go smoke a cigarette. So don't burn the house down, kids. And then I'll be back. Trivia and some madness in New York City to talk about. Yay.
Oh, she's moving around again.
What did I
Well, if he's
miss?
gonna go smoke, I'm gonna too. But I just take my computer with me.
We're on the move again.
I
I didn't teleport through any glass. I swear.
You said boob again.
No. Oh my God, slow down. Lundy, slow down. Raven said she's had enough of your shit. She's going to sleep.
She's been asleep for an hour.
Nuh-uh. She just came back up on the couch. All she does is sleep.
Are those the pets?
That's the service puppy.
Aww. Hi, baby.
She's a mess.
Knocked out.
Yeah. Well, she was upstairs. I was taking a nap earlier, and the kids next door were going up and down the driveway, and she was barking at them, and I'm like, "Stop scaring the kids!"
Well,
No,
she
that's-
wants to play too.
Yeah, she did. They were bouncing a ball, and she,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
she was there.
She's like, I like ball.
I was downstairs doing laundry today, and I have dryer balls, and she tried to take my dryer ball. I was like, "Bro, that's not for you."
Sure, it is. Clearly, that's for dogs.
No, we bought her one of those big rubber tires.
That's not
with
as
a rope
good.
through the middle. And this bitch tore the whole thing apart, ripped the rope first, and then after she got the rope torn apart, it lasted 3 days, and then she started biting chunks out of the wood, out of the rubber. I'm like, all right, we can't have this. But she's already had surgery when she was younger. She ate a ball with her last owner. She ate a squeaker ball and swallowed the squeaker, and it got stuck.
Oh no.
So she's not allowed to have toys like that.
Yeah.
Because she's 100% lab, she chews on everything.
Well, so my mom had a dog named Rocky, and he was a King Corso mix. So
I want one so bad.
he was a big boy, and he wasn't allowed to have, he would go to doggy daycare and stuff like that. He wasn't allowed to have a dog bed because he would eat the beds.
Yeah.
And they would just be shreds, just pieces of fluff everywhere. He ripped the linoleum up in my mom's kitchen, the whole nine. Hey, Boogie, are you going to bed? Give me kisses.
Are you talking about Rocky?
Yeah. I love you.
Oh, there's your beautiful daughter.
Yeah, my little muffin.
I saw her little face.
She's not so little. She's 5'9". She would like to be for us.
Hello.
My big idea was I was going to dress up as a black figure and walk behind mommy. So y'all are lucky I didn't scare the bejesus out of y'all.
Get out of here. Go to bed, you weirdo.
She's funny.
The drama is real.
Hey, I got 3 of them, so they try to scare me. It don't happen. When they scare me, I go into fight or flight mode and I start swinging. They know not to scare me anymore.
Yeah, she doesn't really, but I don't even know. I can't even explain it. She's like, yeah, I had this big plan, but I didn't do it. Instead, I'm just going to tell you about it.
Yeah. Well, she tries. She tries.
She's a cute kid.
Right.
Will you stop?
She goes to Catholic school, so she tends to be a little innocent, you know.
Yeah.
The things that she thinks are hilarious, the rest of the world's going, what? So
Hey,
No, it's because we're
it's
Catholic.
better that way.
No. We're Catholic. We're fucking with it.
she, you know, I'm not Catholic. My husband was raised Catholic. But the area that we lived in when we first moved back to Cleveland, I don't know if you're familiar with Parma, but Parma is not a terribly nice area.
Yeah.
And so rather than send our daughter to public school, we decided that it would be better to send her to a Catholic school where we at least know that she's safe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would have done the same thing.
So we've just kept her at Catholic school ever since, but she'll be going to public school next year.
Oh, dear God.
Well, she's really excited.
Yeah.
No.
She's going to be.
No, I'm telling you now. What grade she in?
She's in the 8th grade.
So
Going.
she's gonna be
Is she going to be an 8th grader?
She's going to be a 9th grader next year.
Ninth grader.
I feel your concerns. I hear what you're saying. I understand.
No,
Because
no,
she's going to be the fresh meat at a brand new school where
no,
she doesn't know anyone.
Worse than that.
It's okay, Kyle. It happens.
No,
She's going to have to get out in the real world at
'cause
some point.
she's going to make a post that somebody fucked with her daughter. I'm going to get in the car. My ass is going to show up with like 19 guns, 18 knives, and a backhoe. Whose kid, family we fucking up? Because that's how Doc rolls. And she can't tell me.
By the
that's
time
how,
we get there,
no,
Minnie
she
and
can't
Tim would
tell
already
me
be there
That's not how
back
a
in
Doc
Lilith.
rolls. That Minnie's going to be there going,
We live 5 hours away, and
You
by
shouldn't
that time we're going to be in
you
Florida,
shouldn't
so
have
we're
put
like
Kyle in the
16 hours
post in
away.
this. Because I'll be like, I'm going to fucking compare.
Nah, she's the most outgoing kid.
Mhm.
She makes friends so easily.
I'm sure she'll be just
She has at least a couple of kids from her school that are going there with her.
Oh, that's awesome. So she'll have buddies.
Yeah, plus she has a girl that she went to elementary school with that will be going to this school as well. So she has people that she knows. Like, she'll be okay. I'm not super worried about it.
Look,
I do.
If you need help, he's only 66 miles away from you. He can double the numbers that Doc's going to bring.
I'm mainly
No, and this is real Navy. Now we're going to in the Navy.
Oh, stop. Leave her alone. Let her finish.
I'm mainly concerned about her, how sheltered she's been thus far.
Yeah.
She's been in school with the same 30 kids for how long, and this is going to be, it'll be a transition for sure.
Oh yeah.
But as far as like schoolwork and stuff is concerned, I'm not worried.
My kids have never been in regular school, and we're moving to Florida, and they all want to go to regular school. They've all been cybered. My daughter is going to be a senior next year and wants to do her senior year at a regular high school. So I said, go ahead. You know, my son's going to be in 10th grade. He wants to do it. My other son is going to be in 6th grade. I'm like, if you want to try it out, but just remember, it's going to be a lot different.
It's a whole different world. And I told my daughter this. I'm like, I said all of the
it's all roses and like
all the tomfuckery that you think you've dealt with. I'm like, public school is a
no.
whole other animal.
no.
Yep.
Like, all of those freaking social deviants go to public school.
Like I try my hardest just like
What happened?
to give them just a tiny bit of what they're going to get when they're in school.
And they can't handle it.
And they look at me and they go, Kyle's being mean to me.
Yeah.
And they haul ass up to her mom. Kyle's being mean to me. I'm like, what the hell did I
spent
say?
13 years of public education being tortured. We all did. Welcome to public school.
I'm like, I'm sorry. I grew up in the hood. I grew up.
Hold on.
You say something stupid.
No, I don't think they've moved yet, Jim.
Yeah.
I go off of how you look, how you dress, the way you act. So when you say something stupid to me, automatically shit pops off in my head. No, I'm not a comedian, but I will willingly fuck you up in the head.
That's true, Dean. That
Come
is
on
true.
now, she's not going to eat.
No.
Yeah.
No, she's not.
Is that where LeBron James came from?
Yes.
No, LeBron James lived in Akron. Stop it.
All right.
Friggin',
The best thing that ever came from Akron was knee pads.
Or steel.
My
Steel.
God.
we live in a nice area. The school is nice. I'm not concerned that she's going to like get shot at school. Like I'm not concerned about. I'm just concerned because she's a sensitive kid, and I'm not completely convinced that emotionally she's prepared for the kind of bullshit that will go on with regular kids. She's been dealing with this kumbaya, praise
She's
the
got
Lord,
my attitude,
stuff. And like I will say I've been impressed with her school. Like they had a talent show. And the first thing that happened at this talent show, the principal got up and she said, I have every expectation that every single one of you will be kind and loving in your reactions to everyone's performances. And if you don't think you can handle that, then you say nothing.
I like that.
And I mean, like bam, just off the rip. Here's the expectation. Don't let me down. And by God, those kids were very well behaved.
I bet, because they were like, I ain't screwing around with her.
What the hell?
Every class had a kid that smelled like pee. If you didn't have one, you were that kid.
Truth.
To every class thinks they're fucking Pee Wee Herman. Jesus
Lauren
Christ.
James is from Ohio. That explains some stuff now. I don't know, man.
All right,
Lauren
Gene,
James is.
I do agree with you on a lot of shit about LeBron. I don't agree with you a lot about LeBron.
All right, we're not going on LeBron. We're not on
Because
Sports
this
Church.
is not sports church.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Not
Yeah.
sports church.
There you
Not
go.
sports church.
Stop. Kyle Lundy.
Jesus, Doc. All right. I guess we're gonna do trivia? Question mark.
Well, the wife brought the questions down.
All right.
All
So,
right.
all right. So me and
How are
Lil
we doing
versus
this?
Kyle.
Yep.
All right.
One-
Sounds good to me.
1-1-1.
No. Me and Lilith versus Kyle.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
there
it's a
you go.
twofer?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a
I know.
twofer.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, the guy that was actually on Jeopardy?
Kyle.
Who was on Jeopardy? Were ya? Did you win anything?
No, I didn't make it to the next
Who's buried in Grant's tomb?
filming.
Not Grant. I know.
Everybody knows Grant's not buried in Grant's tomb, Gene.
Well, you said you're good at trivia, so he wanted to know.
Yeah.
He's in the army. All he's got to do is put his hand in the air. My wife excluded.
Emotional damage.
Your armor.
Throw punches are free today.
You know what I haven't done tonight?
A donkey and a kick.
老铁们，咱们今天简简单单吃上一顿啊！双击扣八，谁勾谁发，山到家，弄弄乱，没毛病，开喽！
I love that little Korean kid.
There's that trend there where they have these like social media influencers / guru people who all they do is people watch them eat.
Yes.
Oh, there's a whole OnlyFans thing where like very we'll put it nicely.
People, they have an OnlyFans.
Very large
where
women
people
watch
sleep.
men watch them and pay.
There's
to
a
watch them
TikTok where
eat
people do that.
food. It's like
I mean, I've seen weirder shit, but yeah.
you know it's scary, you know, because
It's called Thailand.
The stock market has a correction. You know, it goes through corrections. Like people speculate on various things, oil, soybeans, what the fuck ever. What trade spaces? What was it? Was it soybeans? Something like that? I don't know.
They're called futures.
Futures, right?
About?
Yeah, and in like the housing crisis, you know, people bundle things in and to make it look better, and when the mask gets unveiled, it all comes crashing down. You think society and humanity is not going to have another correction? Probably going to. Life has been very, very soft, especially for us in the West. Very, very, very soft for probably, let's go with 73 years ish. I mean, for some people in the West, like in Western Europe, maybe a little bit less, maybe like 55, 60 years. But it's been pretty soft, right? It's been pretty easy. Like, you know, medicine has advanced amazingly. You know, you don't have to worry about things you had to worry about in the 40s. And who was the last person you knew who got fucking polio? All right, like it's crazy. Like, who's the last person you knew who got tuberculosis? Besides me. All right, and that's a whole nother story that the VA didn't want to pay for. I can't talk about because of NDAs, but like, think about it. Like, we've gotten pretty fucking soft. We really have. And I'm saying I'm a hard motherfucker either. I'm pretty soft compared to like my grandfather. I'm guessing. Maybe. But here's that's not fair. The society that existed then, they had the skills to deal with the things that the way that they were living. Your grandfather wouldn't survive now. Well, yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
In modern society, with cell phones and technology and the amount of things that we have to deal with, hey, is that directed at me?
No, with me.
Oh, okay.
With me.
I'm like, what did I do?
No.
I feel like yes, in terms of like, you're right. You know, nobody in recent memory has had polio. Legionnaire's disease is a thing of the past. Like, I hear what you're saying, but our grandparents bought houses for like $8,000 out of the Sears and Roebuck fucking catalog.
Yeah, but how much they made.
And they did it based on the power of your grandfather's income only.
Yeah.
You know, the things that
our credit score didn't mean shit.
The things that were hard then are just different than the things that are hard now.
Yeah.
And your great grandfather would not fucking know how to exist in today's society.
No, but I mean, is that a knock on them? Because you know, technology is technology. I mean,
it's not a knock on them. I'm just saying we have skills that they didn't have.
Sure, but I don't know how to build a fucking house, and I'm pretty sure my great grandfather did.
Well, I mean, do you need to know how to build a house?
Well, I might eventually. You know the reasons I wait. I don't know.
My great grandfather taught me how to do flooring.
You know one of the reasons I wear this shirt is because a very fucking cool veteran told me I could wear this shirt just to troll people. And his name was Tim Kennedy, and I met. And he says, "Hey, you want to wear a Boog shirt? Wear a Boog shirt just to fuck with people." But here's the thing, and I never want this to happen. I wear it because I want to. I troll people who like want that shit to happen. You know, like, oh, I want the revolution to boom. I want to let's rock and roll. I'm like, fuck you, you fucking idiot. That's the worst thing ever. But thinking about it, if it did ever happen, the fuck I know about building a house. Like, I can build a house shelter. I can, I can do that kind of shit.
What's wrong with the house that you're living in now?
No, nothing.
That's your house. That's your shelter.
I guess I'm looking at it in terms of, people aren't going to stop knowing how to be carpenters just because they're
true.
There's interior, exterior carpenters, and there's people that can build a house. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I suppose.
There's the people that can do it from the outside in or the inside out.
Well, I mean, yeah.
And then there's the people that can be a family and raise their family.
Okay, I feel like we've kind of gotten off of.
Yeah, you moved off.
There's three.
All I'm saying is that I get what you're saying. You're feeling like a lot of the skills that we used to have as a society are sort of being lost.
Yeah, like I know how to hunt, I know how to fish, but I'm
from
fucking build a house for fucking
4
shit.
different generations.
All right.
My father was in Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
My grandfather was in Vietnam as a Marine Corps advisor. He was in the Chosen War in Korea. He was in World War II, from the start of World War II, from Pearl Harbor, Guadalcanal, Bataan, Tarawa,
All right, hold on a second
and
here.
Okinawa.
I got to interrupt you before we do trivia because I promised Lilith
Thanks, Brandon.
I would play this because it's pretty fucking funny. It's a short little clip, so no worries. And then we'll do a little trivia, and all
We
will be
do
good.
not own this. We do not claim this. We do
No.
not make money off of this.
It's very short.
Was born and the doctor handed me my son. It's crazy as a father because I knew I would die for him, right? And I don't even know this dude. He'd be a terrible human being, but I would die for him, you know? But when they handed me my daughter, oh, it was different. I was like, oh, okay. I would kill for you.
True. All right. Alyssa, aka Comms, do you have the trivia questions ready?
I do.
Yep.
All right. It's me and Lilith versus Kyle, and then we're calling it a day.
Yes.
All right. Are we doing a toss-up question, or are we just gonna, give Kyle the first one since he's outnumbered? We'll give Kyle the first one since he's outnumbered.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Ready.
Okay. In Star Trek, The Next Generation,
Ooh.
which character was raised on a small farm by adopted parents Sergei and Helena Rosenhenko? Is it A, Worf, son of Moog, B, William Stryker, or C, Tasha Yar?
I don't know who William Stryker is.
It's TV trivia tonight.
I know the answer to this.
I know you do as soon as we...
Hey.
Remember, Scuba Steve in the chat, wrong answers
Hey.
only. And I love you, Dean.
A is Worf, son of Moog, is correct.
Scuba Steve was...
Work.
Work.
All right.
Hood rat, Hoochie Mama.
Okay.
In fact, we actually get to meet the Rozhenkos on a few episodes of Star Trek. They're cute people.
Yeah. I like it.
Next
All right,
question.
next.
Sorry.
Oh my
Lil
god.
is down with it, though.
This is an easy one.
Mm.
Christ. During which war is MASH set? A, the Vietnam War, B, the Korean War, or C, the Second World War?
Monsters.
Be the Korean War. My God.
I just
Monsters.
said that was an easy
No
one.
fair giving them the easy ones because you're sleeping with them, okay?
No, you're all in order. Okay.
Emotional damage.
Okay.
Kidding.
Which career does Sex in the City actor Miranda Hobbs have? A, waitress, B, fashion editor, or C, lawyer?
B.
Wrong answer.
What the fuck is Sex in the City?
Show written by a bunch of
She's
gay
not a
guys.
fashion editor?
Kyle. No, she's not.
Then fuck it. I'm
Miranda's
not playing
not.
no more. Because the entire show is about her fucking some dude named-
Miranda!
Not Carrie. Not the main character.
Carrie. Miranda, her friend.
Is that the ginger?
I think
That's-
so.
that's
I believe so. And I
Like a
think
TV
that-
executive or something?
I feel like she was in a
Is it A, waitress, B, fashion editor, which Kyle guessed, or C, a lawyer?
I think she's
Oh, lawyer.
yeah.
Yeah, she's
He's a lawyer.
Fuck you and the horse you're rowing in on your gender.
Oh.
Ow!
Oh.
Okay, ready? How many
Let's go to
seasons
win.
of the action-adventure series MacGyver were produced? A, 3, B, 5, C, 7.
Ooh, Lilith, what do you think? I'm thinking. I don't think it was as long as we want to like nostalgically think it was, but I don't know.
I'm feeling like 5, but I'm not 100.
I'm fine with 5.
We're gonna go with 5.
Wrong answer.
Oh.
Kyle, how many seasons of the action-adventure series MacGyver were produced?
Emotional damage.
7.
Correct answer is
Good
7.
fucking
You jackass.
hey, multiple choice is great for you.
Damn it.
Oh,
Corman gets it right.
would they have made a spin-off series of 5 episodes?
I don't know, bro.
Okay.
Moving on.
That's not fair. Star Trek, the original series, was 3 seasons long.
Yeah,
Yes.
and look at that franchise.
Read the books. Read the books.
Okay.
Ain't Cerny to
What was the
you.
name of the Jack Russell Terrier that was featured on Frasier? A, Larry, B, Kiddo, or C, Eddie?
Eddie. C.
Correct answer. Dude, we're so happy about that.
Yeah, he was a little bit, right?
Emotional damage.
I got lots of. Just wait till I get my video editing software. My wife lets me pay for it. It's gonna get way worse.
Yes. Where was the wedding between Ross and Emily in Friends? A, London, B, Paris, C, New York.
London.
Correct answer. All right.
Emotional damage.
What's wrong with this
Did you say what's wrong with that guy?
Yes, that's exactly what he said.
When
probably
was
been
Ally
drinking some
McBeal
sugar.
A
first
lot.
aired?
A
So
lot is wrong.
When was Ally McBeal first aired?
McBeal or Ally McBeal?
1997, B, 1995, C, 1999.
1997.
Yep.
Are we gonna get a fucking shot at this shit or what?
no, because we got apparently the guy who beat Ken Jennings or something on the show today.
I got lots of buttons.
Okay, wait, hold on, because those are too easy for you.
Oh. Well,
I'm
hey,
gonna knock it. No, because
by all means, please make them harder.
yeah, you don't want me to make them harder.
Yeah, I do actually. Let's do
Okay.
this.
Let's just keep doing it. Okay, which show was originally called These Friends of Mine? A, Ellen, B, Laurie Hill, or C, Grace Under Fire?
What was the guy? What were the names again?
Ellen, Laurie Hill, or Grace Under Fire?
Laurie Hill.
Wrong answer. Lilith and Minnie, which show was originally called These Friends of Mine? A, Ellen, or C, Grace Under Fire?
What are you thinking, Minnie?
We got a 50-50 shot, right?
What's that?
We got a 50-50 shot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no fucking idea, to be honest.
I'm feeling like C. Like, why would they ever call Ellen that? But
Yeah, there you go. All right, let's roll with that.
It was A, Ellen.
damn it.
Emotional damage.
Fucking shit.
Son of a bitch.
Okay, who was the only character not to appear in all 128 episodes of the show Dawson's Creek? A, Josephine Potter, who's Katie Holmes. B, Jack McPhee, who's Kerr Smith. Or C, Dawson Leary, James Vanderbeek.
Kerr Smith.
Damn, I thought you wouldn't get that one right.
He fucking didn't show up till the 3rd season.
Why do you know that?
Because he's a fucking doc, and every Marine in that time coalesced around the fucking main room of the
Everybody wanted
watched
to
Dawson's
pay
Creek.
fucking what's her face from fucking Dawson's Creek. So they needed the exact moment when she got horny. Doc, do you got the episode? I know you do, Doc. Come on. Hook a brother up, Doc. Come on, brother.
Okay, come on. Okay. Ready? Murdered. How many episodes were aired on Third Rock from the Sun? 110, 139, or 152?
Right?
139.
God damn it. Fuck.
It's
How do you
shocking.
know this shit?
Because he's sitting right fucking next to you.
I have the cards turned so he can't fucking see them.
Oh, okay, he doesn't have access to those cards?
No.
No.
I never get tired.
Same.
Okay, ready? Which actress won a Golden Globe in 2018 for her performance in Killing Eve? A. Phoebe Waller, B. Fiona Shaw, or C. Sandra Ho?
C.
Come on, the fucker.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Here we go.
We're conceding.
He's fucking retarded.
Well, you married him. You married him. So what does that say about you? Oh,
I was on Jeopardy.
Here's we're gonna.
I couldn't go to my final taping in LA for my cancer.
Episode. I know. All right.
Wait, you were on Jeopardy because you just said you didn't
I made the final taping. I couldn't go to LA for my episode because I was getting treatment.
Okay, gotcha.
Dean Cerny, you know,
I've been participating for Jeopardy
since
I know. 2018.
I think Doc watched entirely too much TV, probably. Jim Boy, it's like twisted cursing Jeopardy. Yeah. Exactly.
That is funny.
All right.
Okay, here we go. In what year was the first episode of Friends shown on TV?
Oh my
94,
God.
92, or 98?
94.
I'm done.
Yeah, we're done.
Stupid. Dude.
You're fired. You're fired from trivia.
So how many questions did they actually get right?
Two.
We got
two?
Here, I'm pulling out other cards.
We didn't even get to hardly answer any questions. I don't want to hear this shit, sir.
Oh, and just for a tidbit to make you feel old, Chandler and Monica's kids were technically in.
Hold on. I got one for you. Let's see how this works.
Here we go.
What does LBW stand for?
I don't fucking know. I don't really.
In regards to what?
Yeah, no context for that question.
Wow, that narrowed it down.
Sports. It's a sports trivia card.
Oh.
Not the other deck.
Gotcha.
LBW.
I'll give you a clue. It's not a sport that's usually played in America.
Oh, is it a rugby thing?
No.
Is it a cricket thing?
Was this like a toss up?
Large bow-legged
No,
women.
I want to see if you fucking know.
There you go.
LBW.
Large bow-legged women.
That's got to be it.
I'm fine with that, by the way. I like my curry girls. I married one.
Is it Scottish? Is it Scottish?
No.
No idea.
5 seconds.
Oh my God, no one knows. No one knows.
3, 2,
Nobody fucking knows.
1. Do you have any clue?
No, I don't.
No, none of us fucking know.
Leg before wicket.
Oh, okay. So
From cricket.
cricket.
Didn't I say cricket?
And I said, yes, it's from cricket.
Oh, okay. All right.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody's buying me tacos.
How
after
about
this.
you be quiet? We're going to sleep.
Okay,
All
I have to tell you. So we watched True Romance tonight. Have you seen that film?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I love that film. It's one of it's epic.
You know that's Quentin Tarantino's first movie.
Yeah,
Who
he
knows?
wrote it.
It says
Wrote but
it's
didn't
not
direct.
her man.
All right, can we let Lilith tell her story about that movie?
Yes, I am well aware that he wrote it but did not direct it. It's funny though, watching it. My husband had pointed this out. You can see him sort of fiddling around with things that he would later on include in Pulp Fiction and some of his other films. Like when he sits down after he kills the pimp and everything like that, he's like goes and gets the hamburgers and he's like, man, this is a good fucking burger. I haven't had this good goddamn burger. And just little things like that you start to see happening in his later films and things like that. And he just sort of builds on himself. Yeah. It's interesting to watch.
It's like in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he talks about when he goes to Italy.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the two guys that weren't Italian?
Yeah.
But were, and one of them was named Dominic DeGecko. He made the movie. Yeah, he made 3 movies. Yeah.
You know what's funny? Last time I saw him, he was on Joe Rogan, and he said he didn't want to make any more movies. And I was like, "Oh my god!"
Well, but you have to.
But here's an opportunity. He didn't say he wasn't going to, but here's an opportunity.
No, he's going to do what Johnny Depp did. He's going to make movies now that appeal to him.
Let me tell you what I think I don't know if you agree. Let me know. You guys let me know. There's 2 stories that I think need to be told. One of them is about the Marine Corps. Nobody, in my recollection, has made a movie about Chesty.
Fair.
That needs to be done. No, I don't want it to be like a, Reservoir Dogs over the top thing, but I want it to be done right. But
you make a movie about Chesty, it's got to be.
But I think Quentin has such an appreciation for film and history.
If Quentin does a Chesty movie, it's going to be full blown.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
Fuck
you
the
don't know
world.
That.
Maybe, but what I really think that Quentin does nicely is that he takes different film genres and sort of explores them. And I think that if you gave him the opportunity to do a more serious film, I think he'd probably do it justice.
I think he would too.
From what I was told as a family member, there is a 2-pronged series coming out about Chesty. And it's for the family members that lived from World War II in Vietnam with Chesty.
Mm-hmm.
And if you were a family member, you look like your family member, you're going to portray your family member.
Okay.
Similar to when Tom Hanks did the Pacific and Band of Brothers series.
Mm-hmm.
They're also doing a Chesty series.
Okay.
They're also doing a.
If they do it in the same way, I'm fine with that.
Korean War and a Vietnam series.
The other one.
So that means I may or may not have to fucking shave my beard.
I love you, but let poor Minnie talk. Go ahead, Minnie.
But the other one I want to see done is it hasn't happened yet. We all know about 300. We all know about Thermopylae. It's a great story.
Yeah.
But the Hot Gates, which you should go there sometime. It's fucking actually crazy to stand there.
They made a movie about that already.
Yeah, I know it's very different. But here's the thing: nobody did anything about Marathon, which is the first battle. If that hadn't happened, Western civilization wouldn't have stood until Thermopylae until, and what people don't know is the Battle of Salome was really solidified it. Thermopylae was just a sideshow. I'm not disparaging the Spartans that died. That was great and legend. We all love glory. We all love that shit. We're all warriors. We love that shit. But it was a fucking sideshow. The Battle of Salome on the sea was what really did it. And the Greeks in Athens kicked that dude out a few years later because he wanted to raise more money for ships. They're like, fuck you. And, you know, but Marathon was, if that didn't happen, and you've got to reach back in history, you got to read about that. If that didn't happen, you still don't have Western civilization because they were just rolled over us. So that was the first stomp to beat back Eastern slavery and all the other shit. Not that it wasn't happening in Greece or anything, but anyways, this is my point.
Basically, the first war where Big Tank took Little Bank.
Well, where Western warfare stood up against Eastern philosophy and Eastern warfare, and we won. And it was hugely important, and nobody's made a movie about it. And it's a hugely compelling story. It really is. All the dynamics that went into it before it happened, after, a hugely compelling story. Nobody's done it. Nobody's done a movie about it. And I think that's horrible. And here's the thing about Chesty. If they were to do a movie, Lilith, gotta ask you first, who do you cast as early Chesty? Remember, when he was in Band of, it was a
early Chesty or Chesty known as Chesty.
Well, the HBO thing that Tom Hanks did in the Pacific, he was a lieutenant colonel, right? So it wasn't quite Korea, so he was a lieutenant colonel. So we're talking late 30s, early 40s.
Before shit hit the fan.
Chesty.
I'm thinking Tom Hardy.
Everybody says that. I like that. I kind of like Tom Hardy. Yeah.
I think the guy has a lot of range as an actor, and I think he'd do a nice job.
Yeah. I like Tom Hardy. I like that a lot. Yeah. A lot of people tell me that when I randomly in bars, when I make this conversation happen, not randomly in bars, at the fucking Legion. It's not like I'm going to like, hey, what's up at fucking,
I saw your chap ass. I have underwear older than him.
I know. He's fucking good at it. He's a good dude though. But yeah, I like Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy's a good choice. Kyle. Goddamn Kyle.
Well, if you can't get Tom Hardy,
yeah, what the hell's his name?
Yeah, he's the dude from the.
And they're in the same acting class, I'm gonna say
You talking about
Michael Fassbender.
Okay. I don't think the dude can grow a beard though.
Yeah. My husband says Carl Urban might be a good choice as well.
No, not that New Zealand fucker.
Hold on.
Not the guy from fucking.
No. I like it. If he can do the accent, he's in.
Well, I mean, he was really good as Bones.
Yeah.
And he was excellent as Judge Dredd.
But why are we?
He has an accent in The Boys, but he hasn't had an accent in his other films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my thing. If Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg are behind this, and they do put family members behind it, what's wrong with one of Chesty's family members?
No, absolutely nothing. Not saying that at all. If they can pull it off, great. If they have the chops for it, make it happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
They do a Vietnam one. God forbid, this is not coming off.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, it depends on what period of life it's gonna be. That's the problem. Like, here's the thing. What sucks, and I got to backtrack on this. Like, do a movie about Chessie, that's a little unfair, right? Because the big thing to do nowadays is to do it in a series, right? Because
Yeah.
how do you explain a person's life in an hour and a half?
I mean,
or can you do it in an 8-part series?
Exactly. Right? How many seasons of The Crown did we watch?
Oh God, too many.
So
when I watched Pacific, I spotted my grandfather twice.
Oh yeah. Or just just the fact that like we see my boys, we're our boys,
and there's not too many people you will talk about.
Oh, let him talk.
From Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing that kills me the most about that series is when Eugene comes home. And then you actually that's the first series, movie, anything that actually showed what it was like to come home. If you remember, he goes out hunting with his dad, and his dad shoots a gun, and he flinches and hits the ground. It's like, oh God, like that's the first, I think, in my knowledge, which is severely limited right now because of Jameson, but that's the first thing I think of where like somebody actually was showed like crushed by their experience, and it was like, oh my, showing how vulnerable they were and how much that war and their service time damaged them. And he wanted to go, begged, pleaded, fought, did argue with his dad, his mom, and then he went and then came home, and his dad had to be there for him to be, it's okay. I got you, boy. I got you. I know you're because his dad was there too. So it's crazy. Love that show. That was a great job. But yeah, if somebody does Chessie, I don't think anybody can do it anymore. Can anybody do movies anymore, historical things anymore? I don't think they can, especially something like that. How do you do it in an hour and a half or 2 hours?
Yeah, I'm not sure that you could. The man's career was far too long.
Right, exactly.
Shut.
And there was a lot of controversial shit. Like he had to testify in a court-martial because a drill instructor took some guys out in the swamps out in Paris Island, and a couple of recruits got killed,
drowned. Yeah.
That never happens.
Well, whatever. It was a court-martial, and it happened. So, like, you want to glorify the man, sure, but he wasn't perfect either. So, I don't know. That has to be a 6-part miniseries. I like that. Absolutely. 6-part miniseries makes sense to me for sure.
Who would you pick to play him as an old man though?
Oh God. Is Tom Berenger still alive?
Barely. He fucking walks around in a fucking wheelchair.
All right, well that'd be close. How about Mickey Rourke?
I was actually thinking,
why can't Chessie's grandson play him?
I don't know what he looks like, but what do you think, Lilith?
I was actually leaning, and you're going to laugh at me, but I think Gary Oldman.
Oh. Okay.
So have you ever noticed in any of the Tom Hanks, Steven Spielberg reenactments they do, they ask for the family members?
No, that's awesome, though.
How do you think Tom Hardy got noticed?
Hey, do you know who else asked for permission? Gordon Lightfoot, who just passed away the other week. Just saying. He asked for permission from every one of the survivors or family members of the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald to write the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. And he passed away last week. Just saying. If you've never heard that song,
you're a buddy. And you have to, if you don't play the parody, I will drive over there and fucking come shoot you in the head.
Good luck with that. All right. What else we got, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, we still got to talk about this.
Oh, God. The homeless person on the subway.
All right.
Yes. You do know Chesty's great-great-grandson is a Marine,
Benjamin.
right?
Yeah.
Benjamin?
He's a Marine.
Here.
And he specifically asked for no special treatment.
Well, I can't imagine the Marine Corps giving him special treatment anyways.
They said that his grandson, what was his name? Benjamin, after his graduation, a bunch of people had found out that he was Chesty's grandson, and they went up and congratulated him on his graduation.
He said, "Shut the fuck up and leave me the fuck alone."
Good.
Not.
Oh, absolutely.
It would be cooler if he did.
Yeah, I know.
Because, like, I'm sorry, but, like, the Marine Corps is the last place that gives a shit who you are.
Okay, leave the doc to go fucking X-rated. No, I don't want people to talk about it.
Let's get this out of the way before we call it a day, if you will. Katie. So in New York City, a thing happened the other day.
Down.
A Marine veteran is charged in the death of making threats and scaring passengers. Prosecutors say, a United States Marine Corps veteran in New York City on a subway ride stopped a erratic and very terrifying passenger and put him in a chokehold.
Oh shit!
And a couple other passengers helped subdue this man. He ended up dying. Now, this Marine veteran has been charged with manslaughter.
Yes.
I don't know what to say about this, but let me give you a little background on the individual. Does this individual deserve to die? Nope, not really.
No.
But that's this is different. This man, Neely, was suffering from mental illness, obviously schizophrenia and several other things. But let's go through his background a little bit. He started threatening and swinging at passengers in the subway train. He had been placed on the top 50 in New York City for most dangerous homeless people. He had also been arrested multiple times. He had, in 2021, punched a 67-year-old woman in the face, breaking her nose and orbital bone.
How the hell do we fix this guy?
4 months earlier, he slugged another woman in the face on a silver platform. In 2019, he sucker punched 2 men in the face, broke one of their noses, and broke one of their jaws. Another incident on a subway platform, he was arrested for harassing a rider. Look.
Here's the thing with this. Background aside.
Yeah.
Let's pretend we know none of these things just for a moment.
Yeah.
Because the guy, the Marine on the train with him, he didn't know any of this shit.
Right? No.
He had no idea what this man's background was. All he knew was that he was behaving in a dangerous manner, and he attempted to do something about it.
Yeah.
And it resulted in the man's death. I mean, that they're pure and simple. That's what happened. No frills. He put him in a chokehold, the classic blood choke that we all learned in boot camp.
Yep.
And I was actually asking my husband earlier, I wonder what his MOS is, because they love to throw it out there that these people are Marines. We don't know if they made soup or if they freaking were a grunt. We have no idea.
He was a fucking raider, right?
Every single, clearly the entire Marine Corps is just populated with special forces people.
Oh yeah, well, I mean,
we're all a bunch of freaking ninjas, right?
Yes, so, of course we are.
So
if China is asking, yes, we are.
Because they throw that out there as a mitigating factor in the media to make it sound worse than it really is. When chances are, they're
not.
Maybe he was a pogue, maybe he wasn't. I don't know. I just know that his actions resulted in this man's death, which is why it's a manslaughter charge and not a fucking murder charge.
Exactly.
I saw a thing talking about a statement that was made by AOC, I think, on possibly Twitter or something like that, calling it murder. I'm like, no, murder is premeditated. The end. If
Well,
this is
not
murder,
necessarily, but
he
yeah.
didn't know this fucking guy. He just met him today. And I think ultimately that in my mind, there's no doubt in my mind that he probably is guilty of manslaughter.
I wouldn't say that. Look, I think what he did, and this is the fucking thing. I watched this episode with Jocko Willenick, and I know whatever people want to say about that, but he said one of the things is unless you are in a third party defense, walk away. But this guy was in third party defense, and he did do a third party defense, which means he should be fine.
Well,
manslaughter shouldn't come into it.
Maybe
because that's third party defense. Because this dude is a repeat offender of literally felony assaulting people.
Well, but he doesn't know that.
Well, no, he didn't know, but that doesn't matter. If a guy pulls a gun in a bank and you're in there and you pull your carry concealed weapon,
did he pull a gun?
Shoot him? No, but I'm saying it's third party defense.
Well, maybe
you're defending other people.
Did it show up on his record?
I think that a couple of things probably what we're going to see is a couple of things. I will be very, very surprised if, because what we read was that, remind me what we read. It was something along the lines of the defense that they have to try to prove is that he completed this action and that he did so in a manner that it was, they basically have to prove that there was no intent to actually physically harm
basically Article 12, subsect B, subsect C of the Defense Code of subsect C, Article D.
Are you actually reading something or are you just bullshit?
Did you just go look this
I
up?
don't have time for bullshit.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, okay.
No, he wasn't.
All right. Anyways,
there's the long and the short of it is that I think that when it comes down to it,
it's a 2-page subject.
Regardless of whether or not he was found guilty, whether or not he's found guilty, I feel like there needs to be some sort of examination of this young man's history in sentencing, in the event that there is any.
Well, I don't know. As far as I can tell, and look, he's like, a lot of people looked him up. He was a model Marine. He's been a lifelong New York City resident. So, here's the thing. Here's where it gets crazy. And I was trying to get to this earlier is when do you intervene in things like this? When you see something happening this crazy and you worry about other people. As a veteran, do you not feel obligated to intervene? And when you do you apply force?
Yeah.
And when you do, when do you relieve that force?
You're sort of arguing the idea of Good Samaritan, but
right.
in self-defense.
And this guy had you're right. He didn't know. This Marine vet didn't know. But I bet in a minute that he's this is gonna go bad real fast.
No,
real fast. And I got this.
But my concern is, and this is, my husband was kind enough to look this up for me because we talked about it earlier.
Right.
They're charging him with second-degree manslaughter.
Okay.
And that conviction in the state of New York requires a jury to find that a person engaged in reckless conduct that created an unjustifiable risk of death, consciously disregarded that risk, and acted in a way that grossly deviated from how a reasonable person would act in a similar situation.
So he's gonna
walk.
That
in the state of New York?
He's gonna walk.
Yes.
Gonna walk.
Listen,
walk.
they did a GoFundMe for him. This guy's thing is up over $1 million.
Yeah, he's gonna walk.
For his lawyer fields. But listen, I found it out. He was in the Marine Corps from 2017 to 21. He was a rifleman. And yeah, and he was Penny. His name was Daniel Penny. Yeah, his name is Daniel Penny, and he was deployed twice, and he
deployed to where?
He had an honorable discharge, so he was a stellar Marine. But Yeah, he was a rifleman. So I just found it in 5 minutes. So anybody that looks it up can find it.
Yeah, but that pertinent piece of information doesn't get mentioned in any of the mainstream media stories.
It doesn't. No, they don't.
They just refer.
You know where I found it? Do you know where I found it?
Where?
Looking it up in not the mainstream media, on the back pages of all this other shit.
Mm-hmm.
Of somebody that actually, isn't in mainstream media.
I think my concern is that proving that, based upon what I just read to you, they're going to need to be able to prove that he did not consciously disregard what would be considered reasonable behavior.
That's impossible to prove, right? Isn't it?
I don't know.
Impossible.
How do you prove intent without confession?
That is the problem.
They've got to invade his server.
It's going to be difficult.
Oh, they might do that. Yeah, they might go and do a social media, and be like, "Oh, he's a white supremacist."
Because he's technically government property.
Yeah, remember that Vice article about the Marine Corps was riddled with fucking white supremacists?
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? My best friends were brothers. Are you serious?
I think that it's going to be a serious struggle. If what you say is true and he has a ton of money for attorneys, great. I think that there's not one of us who probably wouldn't have intervened in some capacity.
Yeah.
The problem is that
that's the scary thing. That's what I was getting at, Lilith, is that we kind of feel-ish a little bit. We
kind of can't help ourselves.
We're supposed to. We're supposed to.
I'm agreeing with you, and I'm only playing devil's advocate a little bit because I can kind of see how this is going to go down. He's going to get sort of crucified in the media.
Yep.
We have a very difficult time finding a jury. And I don't know how this is in terms of whether or not he's convicted. I really think this is going to be a nail biter. And my question
one of those things that does juries. It's going to be.
I don't think it's
be whatever or.
Let me predict some. I don't think it's going to go there. I think this thing's going to get dismissed.
Maybe we might get lucky. And I think that for the sake of all of us, I kind of hope that's the answer.
Because the powers that be should realize, because if they want to power the story even more, it's going to be that much more of a shit show.
Well,
either way it goes, it's going to be.
We're just coming off the back of 2 other news stories that involved military members. That stupid shit about that kid who leaked information on Discord, and that other dumbass who tried to become a hitman. So.
Exactly.
We're not looking real hot right now, guys, and that's
we're not.
We're not.
The Army hitman.
We're not betting 1,000.
Right? He wasn't Army. He was Air National Guard.
Yes, he was Air National Guard. All right, get your shit straight.
Well, I only bring that up because it makes me laugh, because usually it's like the Air Force wants to make fun of everyone else for being stupid.
Exactly.
They're like, you had 2 kids in 2 weeks do some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard. I never want to hear about your superior intellect ever again.
Go ride your fucking stationary bikes and shut up.
All right, ladies
call
and gentlemen.
for a shot.
All right. All right. We'll do final thoughts. All right.
No, shot.
Shot.
We haven't done a shot
Fine.
this entire show.
All right. To all my boys and girls who've watched the show, all my boys and girls who've been a part of the show, to Lilith, to Comms, to Kyle, to everybody. God bless you. Salud.
Amen.
Oh, that was a rough one. You okay?
You gonna make it?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
He tried to swallow that one with his lungs.
Yeah, he did. And he only has one of them. Fucking idiot.
Oh, yeah, well.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck you.
Fucking told you. Fucking moron.
What's your name? What is your name? Tony! Fuck you, Tony! What's your name? Ezekiel! Fuck you, Ezekiel! Fuck you! Fuck you! Hey, you know what I did last night? You better not bring my mother into this! You know what I did? You better not! I cooked that fire over there! Oh! Now fuck your mother next to it! Fuck you, Ezekiel! Fuck you!
You know how much I love my doc, right?
You know what he said? He's gonna kick your fucking ass next time he sees you.
Cut your fucking beard off. You
He said he's gonna
bitch.
cut your beard off and get
Good
drunk.
luck. Good luck.
Hey, 9 grinding apple shots and 3 Guinness. You're out like a bitch.
Oh, you want to make a bet?
Yep.
You lost the last one. You know
That's
that, right?
fighting words.
Yeah.
All right, listen. I love you all, but I have to go to bed.
No, you
All
don't.
right. Mwah.
Well, then give your final thoughts, woman.
My final thoughts are look out for everybody sitting beside you, in front of you, and all around you, because we're the only ones that'll look out for each other. God bless. Amen. I love you all.
I love you.
Good night, sweetie.
I have to go check on the kids. They're in our room playing.
Yeah,
Hey, I saw some booty in there.
Yeah, straight booty. There was ass cheek for sure.
Was
No.
That was,
We saw your
that was a booster of the ratings.
Oh,
That was
all right.
called proverbial eye candy.
There you go. All right, Kyle, what you got for us?
Okay, I say this every week.
Yeah.
Somebody reaches out to you, let them vent, get it off their chest. Your name is and will never be Dr. Phil. But that person trusted you enough to open up, to vent, to let loose.
Yeah.
The best thing you can do, don't offer a solution or a fixation. Just be like, I'm coming over. We're going outside. We're getting a cup of coffee or your drink of choice.
You gonna be all right?
That's it. Other than that, nothing else. You have anybody else that directs you personally for a problem. Don't fix it. They trusted you. I'm not going to wrap nothing up.
Oh,
This
God,
is a very
here we go.
personal problem to me.
I know. I love you, man.
And you can't fix it. Don't try and fix it. Don't think you can fix it. All you can do is listen. Just listen. Don't report the problem unless they said they killed their wife, their dog, or their cat.
Jesus.
That's it.
All right.
Happy
Other
Mother's
than-
Day, Lilith.
And other than that,
Oh, yeah. Happy Mother's Day.
Hey, tell Michelle I said Happy Mother's Day.
Happy
Oh,
Mother's
you
Day
tell
to
her
all
tomorrow.
you mothers.
And all you other mothers.
If you are a Lakers fan, you're one day lucky from dying.
All right. Relax.
Fuck you, 76ers fans. That's it. Go Bears. You know, I'm a Packers fan. Love you guys.
All right.
All right, Lilith. After all of that, what you got, sweetheart?
I just want to say I caution everyone, to be safe. I feel like in light of the story about the Marine who tried, to help on the subway or whatever, it's our gut instinct to try to help. We're helpers by nature. We respond sometimes in ways that aren't always the best because we don't completely understand this world anymore. So just exercise an abundance of caution. I know you want to help. I know you do. But sometimes the answer is you're not the best person and you're not the best equipped person to help. So just be safe and be careful and just watch each other's backs.
Absolutely. Remember, never take a permanent solution to a
temporary problem. Been there, done that. Got the members only jacket. Shot a AK-47 round through the bottom of my apartment. Didn't see my cats for almost 10 days. And but yeah, I'm still here thanks to a meme sent to me by a Army medic who served 2 tours in Iraq. So it is what it is. Remember, power through, keep going on. Another day is another day, and I don't let my son take it back.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.